See, this the shit that y'all don't see that we do. Why the commercials is running. You feel me? So y'all just gotta stand with us while we silent and share it to y'all. So y'all know that we live because we're surprising y'all with this show today.
Where I was supposed to be out, but
No, I'm saying I was supposed to be out. Yeah, it was just not that type of night. And then like you got a big party week coming up, and then the week after that is Thanksgiving. So it's like I could use this in the house time right now.
where oh shit.
Oh, let me see if we.
Oh Lord.
Mama,
Yes,
my my booty itch.
oh my god, girl, what? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like
give
I
you a
said,
second.
just settle with us until we start the show. We're sharing the show right now, so just let us share the show, and I'll start the show as soon as I'm done sending it out. Are you ready? And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. Yeah. What up? It's your boy Sativa Jones, aka LeBron James, BKA Young Shane Bottom, because the older one is kind of weird. CKA Flaming Redden, because I'm 10 steps ahead every time. DKA Ash Ketchum, because I gotta catch him all. EKA Arsene Lupin, because we on. And I'm here with.
It's your girl living wild, of course.
And this is Rolling with Sativa. Rolling with Sativa, guys. Um, I'm I'm about to put in I'm about to put the invite link in the chat in case anybody wants to come up because it's a Friday show and we welcome all comers. We're talking about a lot of things going on with the earth right now.
Good.
Because the earth is wilding. Space is
Word.
wilding.
Some crazy shit. They saying some crazy shit gonna happen. I ain't ready.
Feel me? My mama was the first light. So shout out to you, Pat. I love you. Um Space storms. What is happening to the earth? The end of the internet. Scientists says a solar storm could create an internet apocalypse that lasts weeks or months.
Put my toothbrush down. Only yours.
Hmm?
Talking
Oh,
to my
you're not
daughter.
talking to
My
me.
bad. I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
Mm.
And even damaged technology on Earth. The Carrington event happened in the year 1859, stands as the strongest observed solar storm in modern human history. Now, that caused a lot of problems. It's back when we had the telegraph, but we almost had one in 2012. Earth narrowly missed that one. So if or when it happens, a solar storm that impacts the globe could become a $2 trillion disaster because it is a magnetic energy that comes through with these storms. And that's where we could have problems. If it were to occur, might take a decade for us to recover. Some of the destruction of communication infrastructure could bring about the end of the internet. You heard me right. This idea was actually explored by a UC Irvine student. She researched the potential in her paper entitled Solar Superstorms, Planning for an Internet Apocalypse. One of the greatest dangers facing the internet with the potential for global impact is a powerful solar superstorm. Well, the federal government has actually assigned a team of scientists at George Mason University $13 million to study this potential internet apocalypse and keep us away or help us prepare for dealing with some sort of solar storm that could cause this. Let's bring in the principal investigator for the project, Professor Peter Becker is at George Mason University. Peter, solar storms causing the internet apocalypse. That sounds like a worst case scenario. What does it look like?
Yeah, well, as you pointed out, it's been in the news a lot lately. There have been articles all over the place, Wall Street Journal, Washington Post. But yeah, the idea is there have been a lot of flares. Flares are when the sun brightens and we see the radiation. And that's kind of the muzzle flash. And then the cannon shot is the coronal mass ejection, as you mentioned. So we can see the flash, but then the coronal mass ejection can go off in some random direction in space. But we can tell when they're actually going to head towards Earth. And that gives us about 18 hours of warning, maybe 24 hours of warning before those particles actually get to Earth and start messing around with Earth's magnetic field. So yeah, you mentioned the Carrington event in 1859. There was actually also a big flare in Halloween of 2003. And so the Carrington event actually was a coronal mass ejection that did reach Earth, and it totally wiped out the telegraph system. So the telegraph system was their internet of the day. And sparks were literally flying off the telegraph lines, and there's even rumors that some operators might have even been electrocuted. It was total mayhem, and the system went down for a matter of weeks. And of course, a telegraph system infrastructure is very robust compared to the modern internet with all our little cables and fibers and things. So an event like that occurring now is something the internet is not built to handle. So we're talking not just the electrical grid, but huge economic consequences, especially because of the global wired economy now. So yeah, if it happened now, if the Carrington event happened right now, we're talking $10 to $20 billion per day of damage to the U.S. economy alone, and possibly weeks to months to repair the infrastructure, because you're talking about all those little electronics closets and all the office buildings basically getting fried and hardware having to be replaced.
It's not just.
Now, here we go, my people. Now, the Carrington event was a result of what? A coronal mass ejection, CMEs. And when I be telling y'all go outside to get them CMEs, the sun has never been more active in their history.
Yo, fuck what he talking about. He talking about the health benefits or whatever. And that's the thing. Cool. But I'm talking about real life benefits, that because y'all walk through life without caring about y'all health all day. Y'all eat McDonald's and check and shit. So we're not talking about all that. We're talking about how will this affect you in real life. You could say bye-bye to Netflix. The banking system is crashed, especially since they're about to switch it all to digital. This is gonna fuck up the whole plan.
Everything is digital. Come here.
We're gonna be trading shiny rocks.
No, for real. If somebody stole my bag of crystals, I'm pissed off about that still. I always just think about how they just would have my fucking crystals made praying and shit. And I just be like, I hope they ain't bringing them nothing but fucking desperation and despair. How the fuck do you steal somebody's crystals and think that it's gonna do good for you? Stupid bitches.
Yeah, that shit become crazy when you think about it like that. Like, everything we do is with the internet. We can't even get gas without the internet.
Yo, nothing. You can't even get
There's
food.
not enough
From
cash
food stamps to
circulating.
WIC, anything. You can't even get food without it.
And there's not enough cash circulating.
What if there's a
No, it's
hole?
not. I don't think most of it exists anymore.
So
What
once
are
you
we gonna do with the hole? Wow.
Be quiet.
so once you think about it like that, like the life as we know it It's gonna be over. We're gonna have to go to our grandparents and our great grandparents to talk and see how they live without the internet and phones and
Yo,
shit.
that's gonna be
You're
crazy.
not gonna even be able to communicate.
With nobody. We have to go to people's
Your phone
houses.
is
We have
gonna
to
be over.
walk.
Your phone is just gonna be a lump of nothing for 10 years.
A brick.
They say it could last a decade.
The book of Eli is gonna happen. I need to get some fucking lights, some glow in the dark something, some shit, some survival methods, some kits and
Some
shit.
shit that a sustain the nigga.
My dad took a pizza here. Oh, what?
A brick.
The scariest part about this shit is this not the only thing that's happening to us. It's
Uh-uh.
mad other stuff that's happening on the earth. Like you heard about Iceland?
What's going on in Iceland?
Let me pull it up.
Mama is here. Mama is here. Is this normal though?
Yeah, there's no soup.
You have to put that on me. Did you listen? It's going. Why did you put that on
Be
me?
quiet, honey.
Iceland
Why
hit
did you
by
put that
1,400
on me?
earthquakes in the past 24
Oh,
hours.
why you hold
Hit by earthquakes.
Mm-hmm.
More than one?
1,400.
Wait, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mama?
That shit sound
What is
crazy, right?
happening?
What?
1,400, they
This
said,
song.
right?
That's
All right, so let
crazy.
me read.
In the last 24
According to,
hours?
in the last 24, according to CNN and the Icelandic Met Office, around
This is my phone.
1,400 earthquakes were measured in the last 24 hours, leading up to around midday on Thursday, November 9th, with another 800 in the first 14 hours of Friday. So basically they had like 22,000 earthquakes in the
That's
last two
crazy.
days.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
Seven of the earth Seven of the earthquakes was the
Uh-huh.
magnitude of 4 or above, and all of these were on the peninsula between I don't even know how to pronounce that and the airport, and I don't know how to pronounce that because I'm not Icelandic. And just east of the Blue Lagoon, that's where everybody be going in Iceland. That little
Uh-huh.
hot spring.
That hot spring where they can't put their hair in the water or to freeze off.
The the world famous Blue Lagoon has closed because of the seismic activity around this site.
Wow.
Yeah,
Scary shit going on.
that should be nutty, bro. That's the
All I want is
scariest
just,
part
I just
about the
want for the
earth.
rapture to happen, like God come and grab up all the people who not supposed to go through this shit and
But
like take
how?
my baby,
I
like
I read Revelation. So how fast you think it'll happen? What's the time frame? Because you gotta remember, a day according to God in Genesis is like a couple of thousand years. So are we just going through it now?
I don't know. I don't know, but I just want the rapture to come and grab me up.
How long would you think the rapture would last, though? Would you survive the rapture? That's my question.
I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna be going through the rapture. I'm gonna get pulled up before they even happen.
But I'm saying, even then, like, when do you think? Because, like I said, they said God created the world in 7 days, and then it came out that 7 days was like a day was like 1,000 years to God or whatever. So, is the rapture going to be like 7 days?
Yeah.
You
See,
gotta
that's a
think
deep
about
ass
stuff like
question.
that.
I can't even get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, like you gotta think
Yes.
about shit like that. So then, like, my question was like, are you gonna live through the rapture? Like you dying at a regular death, you could still go ascend. Like if that's the thought process. But it might be 1,000 years. Like you feel me? It might be 7,000 years, like type shit.
Oh, well, I'm not going to go.
I don't know. I would hope it just lasts, a little while. Let's wrap this shit up, get on up to heaven, and watch all the other bullshit happen. But I know that's
Mm.
just too good to be true.
That's always too good to be true. The scariest part about all this is like we don't know what's happening, what it could do, or what it would change for us.
I don't know. All I know is that I just hope none of this stuff is really gonna happen.
Hmm?
I hope none of this stuff is really gonna happen. I hope everything is okay. Like like how they always get all uptight and
Yeah, it's a student like on some real shit. Like students be making guesses all the time. They don't know what happened.
everybody get all bent up out of shape and then nothing happens. I just hope this is a
But
waste
I
of time.
did go to a school for NASA, and I did like when you sent me that, I was like, well, I did a research paper on solar flares in high school. Like you feel me? So I already know they're a real thing, and they really get wonky. They get wonky with people emotions. They get wonky.
Really? Like what you
Yeah,
mean about people emotions? Cause they might already
like
be starting on me, honey.
I'm just saying, like bitches believe like Mercury could go into retrograde, and y'all should be able to act up. Why you think the sun can't send out flares, and y'all should be acting up?
Shit, I didn't know that.
Like
Hmm.
yeah, like the tides, all that, even the way the Earth rotates, all that solar flares affect all that, how hot it is during certain times or whatever. So once all that shit become a thing, like you gotta look at it like, oh, it's not gonna affect my internet.
That internet shit gonna be crazy. If that shit is true. Like it's gonna be
Uh,
absolutely no
Anybody that's
internet.
watching on Facebook, if y'all want to join, the link is in the chat. Come up,
Come
we'll
here, come on.
be able to speak and talk about whatever you want that we talking about tonight. And introduce new conversations into the chat. So let's get it.
Yeah.
My bad. Let me get my kid out of the way. 'Cause all of a sudden she didn't want to be asleep.
Mama
She
duty.
was itching, right? And I had to go give her a shower. She
The
needed one
skip.
though.
The
Mama.
craziest part about all this is like, what happens when
Hi.
uh
It's
they
alright.
going through 1,400. Basically, they had 2,200 earthquakes at least since this been reported, right?
Mhm.
When will it stop?
Whew, that's a good question. Because if it just keep going, I would think never.
Mom, can you try my legs?
Your legs are what?
When will it stop? And will it stop? Like now that y'all done started, that many earthquakes is crazy.
Mm. Yeah, that's a lot, and I
And
wouldn't think. I would think that would be no
and
end
once
to that.
again, what did they say? What is the earth made out of?
Water, right?
Metals, like earth, like not it's 70% water, but like the rock is
Okay.
metal. They just said solar flares cause magnetic responses.
Okay. Right. That would mean metal.
Yeah, so like is the sun causing the earth to shift? Is it
And
starting already?
so, do you think we're gonna be knocked into an ice age?
I don't think we'll get into an ice age because of how um don't know. Like how I don't know how to explain it. I don't think we'll get knocked into an ice age because our how modern our heating sources are. Like it won't be the same problem. Like you feel what I'm saying?
How modern our heating sources are, you saying?
Yeah, like we could survive in -30 with no problem, and heat us to where we need to be.
I don't know, but with no power, no energy, no internet, you think so?
We'll have to just harvest more fossil fuels, which we've been doing for the last couple of years. So I don't think like that would be a problem. Real talk. I think we'll decay the earth. Maybe that will become a problem before us losing heating resources. We'll we'll learn to burn dirt. Like you feel what I'm saying? To keep warm.
That's not
We
about
got
it.
trees, we got fat. Well, they've been knocking out. Like we've been fucking ourselves over in case some shit like this happened. To tell you the truth, now that more I think about it,
By knocking the trees and stuff, are you saying?
down by knocking the trees and stuff down, by by stopping coal, like. But we have the technology and the prowess, like you feel what I'm saying. But then it comes to a certain point of how much of the resource like we not like 30% will be great use right now. What percentage did we fuck up in case of a time like this?
Shit. How much we fucked up and with Biden in office, please. We'll never return from
Um,
this.
that nigga about to get up out of here.
Yeah, I can see him leaving us high and dry. Him, Camilla, everybody up there.
All right, now we gonna get into the shits that this show is normally used to. You feel me? I just wanted to let y'all know that shit is real out here while we had y'all. You feel me? But if y'all ain't really like that caption, then y'all need to really focus on what y'all need to focus on. Anywho, you sent me this earlier because Leslie Jones,
Oh my God. No, we needed this on Wednesday.
huh?
Yeah, like I said, we needed this on Wednesday.
You didn't need this on Wednesday because it's coming from an ugly bitch.
It don't
Coming from,
matter. It
it do
don't matter.
matter.
She's speaking
Yeah.
facts. She's speaking
No,
facts
she not.
though.
She not
Yes, she
though. She
is.
not. She
Yes, she
not though.
is.
You come.
Yes,
You
she
come.
is. Play
It's
it.
coming
Play it. So
from.
play it so they know
It's
what we
coming
talking
from
about.
an old 60-year-old bitch. Like,
Play it so
think
they know what
about
we
that
talking
though. Like,
about.
uh,
Because no matter
Feel
how
like I
old
want
she
to
is,
talk
how
to men
ugly.
too, and like I'm going to give y'all so much permission to fucking
she been ugly
learn and
already.
advance to where
Mhm.
we are as women. Like we doing the work, men are not doing the work, and I'm gonna say it.
Tom, pause. She been ugly her whole life. When you fucking a nigga that you not into, y'all don't dry up a little bit.
Wait, what?
When you fucking a nigga that you not into, y'all don't dry up a little bit. Y'all don't get as like wet as y'all would normally get as you fucking a nigga that you
That's a
normally into.
fact. That's a fact.
All right, so she ain't saying nothing. She ugly. She been ugly her whole life.
Okay, so even though that she's ugly and that they can't get it up for her, okay, but still, all in all, she's not. She's hitting on facts. Like she's not.
And
She's not
she's not.
missing.
She's really not.
Y'all not doing the work. And let me just say this too. Y'all don't know shit about pussy.
That's
It's
not
one of
true.
your favorite things. It's one of your favorite things. You don't know shit. I don't understand how you don't know shit about
I
pussy.
don't know. I wouldn't
Or
need to
if your
speak for
dick is
me. I
working
don't know
properly.
what
I
it
What
think
should
is.
we
she. I
do?
think she just was
Go
going
to
at
first of all,
envy at
go to
this
the
point.
doctor, put your nuts in a doctor's hand, and cough to the fucking left. Find out what's wrong
Because
with
his
your dick
wife the one
first.
said she ain't had
There's
an
a lot of
orgasm
no.
with him
I'm being
in
very
about
honest.
13
I've been hooking
years.
up, and dudes' dicks are not working properly. Y'all done ate all that fucking McDonald's and all that shit. You ain't drinking water. You're not fucking taking care of yourself. And that's your dick. That's like one of your prized possessions. You go get your car checked. You won't get your dick checked.
Damn.
And then get mad at us when your dick don't work. Don't get mad at me. That's your department.
Damn.
That's your department.
That's real.
Go get your dick checked. And then go get your mind checked. Stop showing up to Tinder dates expecting me to solve your fucking dilemma. I show up for dick and you throw me a Rubik's Cube of your fucked up ass shit. Like, I don't know.
This is a 60-year-old talking about Tinder dates. Liv,
That was funny as hell though, throwing Rubik's Cube of your fucked up shit.
My whole thing is this is a 60-year-old woman talking about Tinder dates. Nobody caught that.
On dates.
Nobody caught that. You need to use an app to get dick at 60. That's not a problem to you.
I told you.
Here.
Rich and famous. On top of that.
I mean,
on top of that,
when you don't got it, you don't got it. They don't want to give it to you. You don't got it.
All right. So why aren't we taking what she say with a grain of salt? Because if it was
because she's still hitting on facts. Because at the end of the day,
let me finish
gotta get their shit in line.
Let me finish my statement though. If it was an ugly nigga that was rich and famous and couldn't get bitches like that because he was too ugly, we would be like, nigga, that's your problem because I don't got half the money that you got and I'm still getting bitches how I want to get. But y'all sit there and agree with the ugly bitches.
How you know them bitches was giving it up to Slave?
Because he was rich.
And I ain't him complaining about nobody coochie being dry.
Because he was rich. They was after the bag.
She got money.
Was getting what they wanted. She got money, so it's a whole different story. Niggas don't care about money like that when it comes to fucking.
No.
A nigga show out extra.
Shit, I beg to differ, but I ain't gonna put my business out there.
No, I'm saying a nigga show out extra when it comes to the bag if the bitch got a bag. But you gotta give me something to work off of. Do Leslie Jones look like she got something to work off of? Look at this.
She's very mannish as well. She's very
exactly. It's mad shit. Come on, dog. You can't get the dick up. La da da. Like, who ain't hear that? That sounds like a nigga talking to you.
Word.
Like you gotta like, and it's for men and women both. Like you gotta look at the messenger when they saying this shit. But y'all don't look at the messenger. Y'all be letting y'all.
No, because the message hitting.
Friends could get away with. Y'all be letting y'all ugly friends get away with the cute shit. With the cute shit that y'all friends could get with the shit that y'all cute friends could get away with. Wow. Real talk.
What we supposed to say? Girl, sit your ugly ass down somewhere. Everybody think about you. Like we supposed to say that?
Thinking about you.
That's why I don't say nothing because I will say that. I'm very blunt. I'm a tourist. It's bad. It gets bad. But if they excessive with it, like, yeah, because this nigga and that nigga and this nigga and that nigga, I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. Ain't no You late night creep. There ain't nothing nobody want to be seen with.
I let her finish cooking.
I don't know why your daddy don't love you. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Your mind affects your dick. It affects your dick. It affects your dick. Do you think you're gonna be walking around sad and depressed, and your dick is just gonna be out here wilding? No, it's not. It's sad like you.
If she's sexy, she'll take our mind off our depression, though. I'll tell you that much.
That's a fact.
I'll tell you that much. you not the bar, bitch. That's the problem.
So take care of your dick. I really believe that's a lot of problems with these podcast dudes and these passport bros. Y'all don't know how to fuck a woman correctly. And then when she tell you that, now she ain't shit. No, go learn how to fuck. I bet you it'll solve a lot of problems between us. Because y'all don't know how to fuck. And you mad because we do.
This is the best mental health promo I ever heard in my life.
I'm being honest
Your
with y'all.
mind impacts your dick. No, you're right.
I am being so honest.
Mental health advocate. You see how niggas just be switching on niggas? You see how niggas just be switching on niggas. Not one of these men took up for men in this in this space, and they just agreeing with this ugly ass woman because they don't want to tell her she fucking ugly.
She ain't gotta be all of that. She ain't gotta be all of that.
She is. She's the epitome of ugly. She is a 2 on anybody's scale.
But in all actuality,
she's
still,
a 2. Like
speaking.
she's a real life embodiment of a 2. If you Google what does a 2 in a woman look like, she is the picture. Stop it.
She's not that bad.
She is bad.
No, she's someone's cup of tea.
All right, let's look at her. Let me make sure.
And don't find the worst pictures of her.
I'm gonna show you all the Google searches. Pick one picture for me. Pick one picture of this woman for me that tells me she's more than the 2. Pick one picture.
The second row, first picture. Let's see that one.
She look like a trans right here. This is her best tranny impression. This is the hallmark of trannies thinking that they y'all. Right here.
No, she looks nice.
Yes. No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
A tranny looks nice like that too.
All right, back up. Let's see another one. Let's do a headshot.
Oh, them headshots you definitely don't want to do with her.
Yes, let's do the black and white one at the top. Black and white, you can't go wrong with black and white.
This one right here?
Yeah. You can never go wrong with black and white.
Come on, Liv. Come on, Liv. Stop it.
She looks gorgeous.
She look gorgeous? That's what you call gorgeous?
She was so beautiful.
Look gorgeous for a man.
Oh my God.
She look very fierce. That's what she looks. She look fierce, like the gays would say. She looks fierce.
Fierce?
Fierce. That's what she look. I don't know what team I'm talking to. Like I'm talking, I'm looking at that picture.
She's not bad. I wouldn't say it too.
Nigga, I'm a half a pint in on cognac, and that ain't give me a half a shot. And then the way she talk, on top of that, no.
Now, if you didn't know how she spoke and how her mannerism was, would you still give her a 2?
I would still give her a 2 in looks because the looks is just would give her a 2. If I count her personality, her public personality, if I count her public personality,
I think this is a pretty picture of her.
It is a pretty picture of her because you don't got much to go on her already being a 2. Like, you feel me? This is the best it could get.
I pick a color.
She got a white person bottom lip, black person. She got a white person top lip, black person bottom lip. She got a bell pepper nose. Ain't nothing hitting. Ain't nothing hitting. Her hairstyle ain't hitting. Ain't nothing hitting.
She's natural. She's a natural girl.
No, she's not natural. She got hella makeup on right there.
No, her hair.
She's not even natural with her hair. She got a perm. Yes, she do with spikes. Stop it. Her hair don't look like
she
that.
got a perm, yeah.
Her hair is not
Maybe maybe
naturally
she maybe
straight.
she might have a perm. No, not straight.
Yeah,
Her hair is
that's what
texturized.
I'm saying. Ain't nothing hitting. Ain't nothing. You wanna wake up to that?
Huh?
You wanna wake up to that?
No, cause she a
Her,
woman.
she asked you to the threesome. You going with it?
No, I'm not doing that.
13, 13 inches. 13 inches with you. 13 inches with you. She asked you for a threesome. He with it. You with it?
Mm-mm-mm.
No,
What I
that's not
got?
your
What I got?
threesome
I'm not
partner.
doing nothing with her.
That's not the threesome partner. But I bet you'll pick a bitch to be a threesome partner. Like if she was an 8 or a 9, maybe even a 7. You might even accept a pretty 7. Y'all
Anyway,
gotta be
how did this
more honest with
conversation
y'all
get
ugly
there?
friends. Y'all
I
gotta be more
mean,
honest with y'all ugly friends. Niggas will tell their ugly friends they ugly all day, which will motivate him to get the bag to be able to get the bitches. Y'all don't tell y'all friends that they ugly and they be walking around with the same confidence that the pretty bitches got because nobody want to tell her she ugly. That's why niggas can't keep their dick up when they fucking you. Cause you'll do something or you'll make a sound or you'll make a look that just turn a nigga off. But you want to blame it on their mental health. Because and then them niggas be mean, don't be being too nice to you that you on the radio saying, oh, damn, you going through shit, you gotta worry about your mental health. Those was excuses. You just an ugly bitch. It's not that hard.
she's not that bad.
She is that.
I think this picture is
What
good.
is the floor? What is the floor? What is the floor? What? Show me a woman that you think is a two. If she's not that, where is she? What would you rate her
um,
in this picture?
what I'm gonna rate her in this picture. Um, what I'm gonna rate her in this picture. I would give her. I like this picture. Not gonna lie, I'll
Okay.
probably give her a 7.
So you a fuck if you was a guy.
No, I don't even know how that goes. I don't know how that feeling feels.
You a
So I
fuck a
can't even
seven
say.
if you was a guy. You wanna fuck a seven if you was a nigga.
I mean, if the time was right and nobody else was
Would you fuck a
answering,
seven as a woman? Would you fuck a 7 man as a woman?
yeah,
All right, so you a fuck a woman if you was a man. He getting
I
your dick.
guess, yeah. That's what I was about to say. Like if the time was right, and nobody else
The
was
time was right.
answering,
What would the time have to be right for you to hit this?
like if nobody else
Hey,
answered
hey,
the phone,
that's a 7?
yeah.
Nah, you say your twos for when nobody else answer the phone. You don't even
I
you
ain't
don't
got no
even call the
two.
one.
I don't go
See,
that
that's
low.
the difference. See, that's the difference between men and women. When nobody else answers the phone, them twos be lit.
I don't go that low. Them
That's a
twos
bitch
be
that you
lit.
expect to. That's the bitch that you expect to be able to like your first night. You trying to do nasty shit with her because what else are we here for? You smacking her with the dick. You trying to put it in her ass, all that shit. Like, what else are we here for? You ain't useful for nothing else. I can't show you off. I don't want to be seen in public with you. Like, there's a lot going on with your face. There's a lot going on with your face.
Yeah, I don't think I go that low to a
I
two.
can't believe you call this lady a 7.
That picture is nice.
This is a 7, Liz. This is a 7. You're right here.
She's just an older woman. Like if
She
you didn't
wasn't
know
a.
how she acted, like let's say she had like Oprah behavior.
Wait, Tom,
I,
Tom.
I was,
Oprah
I
ain't a
was,
7.
I didn't say Oprah was a 7. I'm saying if she had Oprah behavior, like if she carried herself as Oprah, like Oprah did,
This is her in her
like
younger
Oprah does.
years. Right here. Right here. This is the youngest and most beautiful this woman has ever been, and she's still not a 7. And she's still not a 7.
But that's not the youngest she's ever been though. She's been
No,
younger.
I'm talking about picture that I
Yeah.
could pull up right now. She's still not a 7 right here. She's not even a
She has
5.
nice
You
teeth.
want it? Them gums make it fucked up. She's not even a 5.
Yeah, she smiled with all her gums. I kind of smile like that, but I don't
She's
have
not
any
even a
giant
5.
lips though.
You don't have tiny lips. That's what happened. Her upper lip is so small. She's not even a 5 in this picture. Niggas fuck 4s though. Niggas do fuck 4s. So you feel me?
So what's the excuse
And
now then? Why it
it's,
don't work?
why what don't work?
Why they dicks don't work then?
Because her attitude to change it. If she was a
Oh,
girly
okay, all right,
motherfucker, you feel me? But
okay.
if I'm fucking you and you like nigga hit this shit. Nah. That should be turning you off. I'm telling you. And then the way she be acting, hopefully she not like that. I can't say for sure, but the way she be acting in public is 9 times out of 10 that live.
Yeah, okay. Understand that part. Because if I had a
If you
guy
look like a
acting
nigga and then
all
it sound like I'm
sissy
fucking a
and
nigga.
sassy, I don't want no sissy and sassy ass guy.
You feel me? I don't
That's
want
not
no
me.
manly ass bitch. Mm.
What else I think? Because all the good shit be happening at the end of the week.
She was a fairy.
Y'all put some respect on my 50 name, man. I was listening to Get Rich or Die Trying today. Had me ready to fight the world.
So yeah, I don't know what song he got that. He gotta do that. That's
What
his
you mean? You don't
song.
know what song he? It's 50 Cent. That's why he gotta do it.
He gotta just sort of around the crowd.
Yeah, it's 50 motherfucking Cent. That's why he gotta do it.
Yeah. Okay.
That nigga bigger than Jay-Z.
Hmm. I ain't saying he ain't, but why he gotta float around the crowd? Like,
Because everybody else doing it. And if he don't do it, he look broke. And he not broke.
sound like some 50 Cent shit. I let it.
I gotta take a pee break.
This
I'll be
is
back.
some visionary shit. This is 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 some visionary shit.
From the corner of the 8 cheese steak in the crate. Had to make a living, get a world of all my children. Nigga on a mission, ain't nobody gave a damn. Now I got the plate and everybody want a hand. See, they all want a piece. I'm the boss, I let them eat. Counting money in my sleep, account jumping like the sheep. 100 after 100, I don't need a rubber band. Shit going to the bank, pay taxes to the state. My accountant is astounding and he in the real estate. ETH, let it stake, no touching, let it wait. Never mind my mind and withdraw with perfect timing. A nigga steady shining, grateful for all my diamonds. And I
Just need you tonight. You tonight. Just need you tonight.
Make sure y'all go check out Grateful Clothing, man. Feel me? Wait, feel me? This is a real brand that I support. You feel me? You got Grateful on the sweats. You feel me?
Yes,
Grateful on the sweats. So shout out to Grateful Clothing. Make sure y'all go support them. Grateful Clothing and Pro on Instagram. They got the best. They got the best sweatsuits, track suits,
What's the matter?
sweat shorts, all that shit. Go holler at them. Quality fabric. Feel like cashmere. You walking around in cashmere. Cashmere.
Yeah. It's working. What are you talking about? Why are you bothering me?
Because it's Friday and she ain't got shit to do.
It's working.
You want to try answer middle schooler problems?
A what?
A middle schooler problem.
A middle school problem.
Yeah, you sent it to me. You should know what I'm talking about.
I know this might be offensive. I don't know. No offense.
Oh, it's fine.
But yeah, he's a big black kid, and I paid him $3
Oh, I forgot about
to
that.
my friend to like mess with my friend.
Okay, so you paid a brother $3 to mess with your friend. Okay, we got it. I think that's called, what is that called? I don't know. Let's hear more.
And guess what he does? He slaps him, and he kept on requesting more and more money, and he keeps on trying to get me to send him more money, and I don't really know what to do.
Dang, homie, that's what, see, look, man, if you start a $3 brother, dog, you know what I'm saying? You can't ask for, you can't be expecting $5 behavior. If you know what I'm saying, you can't be expecting $10 behavior out of $3 brother or any $3 hitman. So I think you gotta top him off with the extra that money. I get him another $7 and say, hey, look, this shit ends here, daddy. This shit ends here. Because if he slapped him, damn, bro, you involved in damn crime, brother. You in damn crime, homie. God damn, brother. Yeah, look. I've been there. You start a couple $1 brother on some low key crime, and then you can't fucking stop it.
I know this.
What would be your advice, Liz?
My advice to him is he either gotta fight that boy or pay him.
Well, he not bothering him. He bothering his friend because he paid him to bother his friend.
So he bothers his friend now forever. Like he just
because and now he keep requesting more money. Did not tell his friend that he was the one who spent the money.
But what if he says just stop bothering him? Like you don't. That's not gonna work. Like you don't want him to keep fighting him anymore. Like that's done.
Yeah, his job was over. It was only $3, bitch. Like you taking your job a little too serious. Personally, I straight up I kick him, I hit him in the nuts and tell him to chill out. Like this shit over. And you better not say nothing or I do it again.
Yeah, this gotta end here. This gotta end today.
Especially if he
Either
bigger
that
than me.
or
If he's smaller than me, then I just smack him.
he gotta use his Karen and
Mm-hmm.
tell
Nah, he can't
somebody.
tell because then he'll be in trouble. He'll be in trouble if he tell.
Cause he was
He initiated.
conspiracy.
You can't beat the feds into it at this point. You can't bring the
Yeah.
feds. The rents cannot come into this because once the rents come in, they're gonna get down to the bottom of the whole
Yeah,
shitty
everybody
bang
gonna
bang.
get fucked up. Yeah, everybody gonna be fucked up. I don't know. He just gotta end it. He gotta end it somehow. Cause what the fuck? He don't got no job. I know that's his money for lunch or some
You feel me?
shit.
A whole allowance, nigga. You know
He
what?
probably had $3 to spare that one time.
You know what? $3 out of a $10 allowance look like.
Tuh,
You want 30% of my income,
that's
nigga?
it. That money gone.
That's like you making a band and gotta pay rent, and somebody's telling you, "Oh, I need $300 a week."
That's nuts.
What?
That's nuts.
You gotta kill me, nigga. You ain't getting shit. So they've been testing to see if Charlamagne can handle the Breakfast Club solo lately. Have you seen that?
No.
It's a little video right here.
What it is?
Them homes, some shit like they fraud on them homes. They said it was.
Oh, wait a minute! I
pyramid
did hear something about that.
Yeah, pyramid scheme, some shit like that. You can tighten up whatever.
Yeah.
Where the
But
video
anyway,
go?
but
I'll
if
put it
DJ
out, you
Envy,
can hear it.
if DJ Envy goes to jail, can Charlamagne hold the Breakfast Club together
By itself?
by itself?
Risky. Do you think Charlamagne can hold it down by himself?
I think he could for a little while. I think it would get boring after a while because I feel like he needs somebody to talk to, somebody to bounce off of, and I don't think it's gonna be as interesting as it's been, or as popular either. It's definitely gonna come to an end.
I don't think Charlamagne can hold it down by himself because he can't hold anything down by himself.
No.
Nah, he's not the most. He becomes the most entertaining. He's not the most popular in any of his shows.
Yeah. I
Like
don't
the
see him
Breakfast
being like the
Club,
head of the
when it was all three of them, they was popular and Charlamagne was like the most outrageous. With him and Schultz, it was like they were both popular from Guy Code, and then their guest was popular, and then Charlamagne will ask outrageous questions. Like he'll capitalize off the popularity that he puts himself in. Like you feel what I'm saying? Now that popularity is not going to follow him because popularity doesn't follow him. He needs something to leash off of, and he can make it more entertaining.
Yeah, I can see them trying to get him and Jess to do it.
Him and Jess is not going to be interesting because she's not that popular.
She's not interesting to me, and I don't think she's funny on the radio as she is on her skits.
Instagram.
And her skits be kind of dry too.
It's really we like Jess with the mess because my news is really like that, and then
Yeah, that's
like
pretty much it.
when she bounced off of funny people, like you know what I'm saying. She's another amplifier. Two amplifiers. They gonna need somebody to call to make something for them to amplify.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't. That's all I could think of them to try to do. And like you said, and I don't feel like it's gonna be a great thing either. I feel like that's the person that they had up there the most since they've been like trying people on the show.
Her and that other motherfucker, that other girl that they bring in for the politics.
The one from Chicago, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think that's where she's from. I don't really even know, to tell you the truth.
Mm. She a bigger girl though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Did you see the Kiki Palmer shit?
It is and uses as a
Yeah, I have. That's
All right,
nuts.
so we gonna have Stace break it down to bring everybody up to speed, and then we're gonna give our thoughts on it. You ready?
Mhm.
Because I thought this nigga was just a nigga, like a gym nigga. I didn't know his family was really in Hollywood. That's a whole different thing. He more elite than her. Like his status is more bigger than hers.
You think
But
so?
this story ain't cool. It is like his brother was an actor, his mother was an actor. Like
Okay.
now we got more background story,
Okay.
and they live in L.A. Like they're a part of the scene. She from Chicago. They're
Mhm.
visitors.
Okay.
Like he got a 500. He got a $500,000 net worth without being famous because of what his family did in the industry already.
Damn.
Like
He not an actor though.
he's not an actor. He's a gym nigga. He's a personal trainer that makes $500,000.
Okay.
That's my whole thing. Like once you look at it like that, like your family's tapped in. Like she married into something she want. Like she wanted to be in that because he had something to offer.
Hmm.
But this shit is crazy. I'm not condoning none of this shit. I don't want to even speak on it until it really come out.
I mean, it's pictures. I'm pretty sure it's videos.
It's video, but why the pictures came out before the video would have just came out if there was
Right.
nothing in the video that would be great that condemn her.
Right. That's what I was thinking too. Cause why just drop pictures when you got video footage of it?
in which Jackson trespassed into my home without my knowledge or consent and threatened her before lunging for my neck, striking me, throwing me over the couch, and stealing my phone. She went on to allege that there have been many instances of physical violence with Jackson that include destroying my personal property, including diaries and prescription eyeglasses, throwing my belongings into the street, throwing my car keys to prevent me from driving away, hitting me in front of our son, spewing profanities about me to our son, threatening to delete himself with a gun if I left him, harassment, and other physical and emotional abuse. In her declaration, Palmer said that her relationship with Jackson finally ended for good in early October, primarily due to physical and emotional abuse inflicted on her by him. And Palmer filing comes after months of speculation about her and Jackson's relationship status following his comments about Palmer's attire at an Usher concert. In the photos from the Sin City outing, Palmer was wearing a black bodysuit with the sheer black polka dot cover up. Now, you guys remember all that, so hey, let's get into some light commentary now. As of now, all this right here is alleged. Dude have his chance to go ahead and present his side of the situation. He's already posted a picture with his son on social media saying, "I love you, son, see you soon." So he'll have his day to go ahead and plead his case. Now, I'm not saying I believe this. I'm not saying I don't believe this. We're just going to take it as what it is and use this as a teachable moment just to have a little discussion. Now, if this is true, this sounds like a typical struggle for power because it seems like, with Kiki having the upper hand in this relationship, if it is true that bro was moving his way, then that's him playing tug of war to be the man in the house when he feels inadequate. Something that's not justifiable at all. Fellas, the way you earn respect from a woman is your actions as far as, how you build yourself up or the way that you carry yourself all around. You can't physically force a woman to respect you. At this point, I'm moving the conversation beyond these two people and just speaking on a general aspect because I don't know what's true and what really happened. We'll take Kiki word for right now. But once again, Darius has the opportunity to come out and speak for himself. I just got to say that. But once again, fellas, you cannot physically force a woman to respect you. If it gets to that point that you feel that way mentally, then for your own protection, for your own sanity, for you need to remove yourself in a situation and have a self-evaluation to see what's causing this issue with your relationship or causing the issue with you wanting to be with a person that makes you feel inadequate. And if you had a child with that person, then that's your loss. You chose wrong. At this point, now you got to start putting your child first and figure out how I'm going to put myself in the best position to be a father outside of this unhealthy relationship that's causing me to feel this way emotionally and mentally and become unstable to want to harm someone to demand respect.
Okay.
If you are ever in a heated situation and you just at a point that you can't rationalize and figure out why you should not put a hand on your partner, then at the bare minimum, think about yourself. That's when you become even more selfish and think about not ruining your own life. That's if you come to that point, though. If you're at that point, try to think twice to spare your damn self. But once again, I hope you guys just remove yourself in a situation before it ever gets physical. But hey, I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video up right here. Once again, Keke Palmer is filing for custody of their child, and she's put a restraining order on Darius Jackson. I'll keep y'all updated as more information comes out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.
Don't forget to show Stacey some love by smashing the...
All right, look. I just saw that video again with her and Usher. Ain't no way in hell you getting your ass whooped at home and you doing that. In my head.
Wait, what?
Ain't no way in hell you fucking with somebody that's gonna fuck you up, that you know is gonna fuck you up, that you're with, and you tested him by doing the shit that she
Maybe
did
he
at
was
that
ready.
Usher show.
Maybe he started beating on her after that.
The video said February of last year.
Oh damn.
That happened this year.
Oh damn. When did that Usher shit happen? That happened this year? So you don't know how true it is? Shit, maybe she threw the first hit. Maybe that's why we don't see the video.
That's what I'm saying. Like a nigga that you scared of that's been beating your ass this whole time, you ain't
Maybe he
doing
just
shit
really
like
like.
that if
Maybe he
you a
just really like
victim,
pushing
bro.
her off of him the whole time. I don't know. We never know. Gotta see a video. Can't just show me still shots and just leave me
And
to
then
guess.
even that picture with him raising his hand up, like the fact that it's a still to me, I don't like just release the whole video. Cause I don't even want to say where my mind goes when I see some shit like that, because I don't even want to get the cancel and all that shit. But his hand going up don't really mean that. He could have been snatching his hand from you grabbing it. And you caught the upswing and like he about to swing it down. Like, I need the video to come out. Why is y'all releasing snippets instead of the video?
Yeah, that's right. That right there don't make sense to me.
That's from in your house, so you're the only person that could release those videos. Because we would have been seeing video of you walking around naked if it wasn't you releasing it.
Right. Shit, maybe it is a case like that where she might be the aggressor.
Yeah, the video was tagged at like February something at 6 in the morning type shit. 2022. I just don't
Yeah.
remember the actual date.
Well, what else you got?
What nigga gonna submit that?
What?
Oh, I used to be like that too. What nigga gonna say that about somebody else hitting somebody? This shit don't make no sense. Like that's what I'm saying. And
You
why
was
are you
playing
going
something?
to? Hmm.
You was playing something?
Yeah, you don't
I
hear it?
didn't hear the whole.
Oh,
No, I didn't
damn,
hear it at all.
damn, my bad. I was quiet that long, and the
Right, you
nigga
was
ain't
just
say
quiet and
shit.
looking. I'm like, what else you got?
Let me start from the beginning. My bad, y'all.
Stop, stop.
This how mother and her brother reaction, and talking. They start talking shit.
If you playing it, we can't hear it.
The Twitter will be in the pinned comment, but the restraining order is officially in place, as well as Kiki being granted custody of their son. But initially, in response to this news, Darius' brother, Sharonis Jackson, took to Twitter to do a post and delete. So bruh said this right here: the most disgusting, vile, abusive, manipulative person I
The
have
brother was
ever
in
encountered
insecure.
in my entire life. Abuses almost everyone. Y'all will see. Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve it at all. Wow, so damn sad. Now that caused Kiki Palmer's mom to respond.
Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter uh, the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy when we know he's the biggest fuck boy in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women, just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a fuck boy and you're a part of the problem.
In a caption of the video, she says, "I dare you mess with my family."
Honestly, if I'm being honestly honest, it sounds like she lying.
Sound like she totally lying. Because why would you let your daughter stay in the domestic violence situation?
Right, right. And why? What's talking to his brother gonna do?
What is talking to his brother gonna do about that situation?
Yeah, it
She
don't
has,
sound right.
and she has a daddy. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I hear about my daughter getting beat up by a nigga. That nigga is
You
out.
gotta come
I will
through.
do the years. I will do the years. Ain't no way in hell I'm sitting there and watching my daughter get beat and she could possibly die over this nigga temper. I'd rather kill him and do the years.
Hmm.
Are you fucking nuts?
And what she was out of breath from?
Cause she working herself
Lying.
up for the lie. She working herself up for the lie. 'Cause you know that's what they be thinking. Them lying bitches be thinking like if I sound frazzled, they gonna believe me.
That's all it sounds like is a really bad lie. That
That
was
was
they should have
confirmed.
stopped her from doing that.
Momager.
Family means everything to me. You and your family act like sociopaths and like the world can't see it. You are phony, and I saw you from day one. My daughter is kind, and our family treated you with
And you wrote
kindness,
that
and
whole
this is how you
caption.
treat
You
it.
and
I
your
won't
daughter
take
be
this
writing
lying
long
down
captions
anymore.
for
I'm
fun
done.
just to
So,
be
bro,
in public
responds
eye.
saying this right here. Quote me. I never once said that to Sharon, not once in my life. I have never been abusive to any of the women I ever been involved with. I'm not going to keep on with the circus, but Sharon, the world is about to hear your voice very soon and the threats you made to my family. Be well, everyone. I know it's easy to get caught up in this, but make no mistake that all of this is very sad. Now that dude's baby.
You heard that.
Hmm.
You heard what he said.
All the threats that she made to his family.
We're gonna hear your voice.
They mean they recorded her.
They definitely got that. This tape saying so crazy. Saying so crazy.
Got to be
Mm-mm.
more careful.
Got to be more careful. Because I'm quite sure when he wrote, "Oh, but you're a mother," she sent messages. "Oh, why would you put that? Da 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 da. Da. You will
Hmm.
pay for this."
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I need to see that video. I care
Yeah.
about that.
And I
But
also
all
I
of a
want to know.
sudden,
I want to know why she was
all of,
still falling over the couch and he was like so far away from her and she was still like flipping over the couch in one of the pictures.
that's what I'm saying. Like he pushed her off, right? Like get off me, type shit.
Either he pushed her off or she was chasing his ass.
Like it's a lot to be asked. So I need to see the videos. Don't send me stills because that y'all little screenshots don't mean
A
nothing.
picture says 1,000 words and we making them all up right now.
Them videos telling the truth. That's why they don't want
Right.
to show.
Exactly.
Oh, still logging, Darius.
I know he know how to get into it.
Yeah, still logging. Download that bitch.
You know when you're doing dirt, you always get caught up.
Mm.
You always get caught up. You'll never cross all your T's
And
and dot all your I's. Something slipping
and
through the cracks.
why go through all this? Y'all almost broke up during the Usher shit. Why not bring this out? Bring that out then. You feel me? Why not bring that out then and separate? And you was making money off your merch and all that. So now why not handle that shit then? This was an easy fix. It was a total easy fix. It was nothing that you could not have fixed in that moment, but y'all needed him. See, this is behind the guild right here. This is behind the camera. They needed him. So this don't make no fucking sense at all. This don't make no fucking sense at all. Cause if they didn't need him, then they wouldn't have had kept him around. And if he was that abusive, you do not need him because he's fucking up the merchandise. He's fucking up the money. So y'all gotta make shit make sense to me personally. You really gotta make shit make sense to me. Because none of this shit is making sense to me right now. At all. Not one iota. Not one iota is really making sense right now.
developing fast, but getting dirty. Look good for Darius, I ain't gonna lie, although he still has the right to plead his case. So we shall see, but the point still remains for anyone in similar situations. You cannot physically demand respect. That goes for men and women, because I know
You
how people
cannot
get when they
physically
feel
demand
disrespected. They
respect.
want to whoop somebody into submission, but don't confuse fear with respect. Fellas, if the respect is gone, then you need to get your behind up and follow right behind it. At that point, the relationship is in a space that you got to step back from, especially if it reaches the point that you feel like you're being challenged due to that lack of respect. It's time to step away and reevaluate your situation. Things may be reconcilable in the future if shit didn't go too far, but some things you can't come back from. That's on either side. But once
My
again,
bad, my phone overheated.
although these photos don't
It's
look
gonna
good for
happen.
Darius, he still has the right to plead his case. But a temporary restraining order was granted, as well
Like,
as
that's what I'm
longer.
saying. The abuse bitches don't be doing that in public like that, bro.
Yeah, the ones that hit niggas kind of do shit like
Yeah, like what this nigga gonna do to me?
that.
Walking around with your ass out and shit. Like, abused bitches definitely they don't want no problem.
Mm-mm. They be walking around like little Bo Peep.
They'll be wanting no problem.
Phone overheating, but in a second it's gonna say it's dying. It's so annoying.
Oh, did you see Elon Musk
No.
on Joe Rogan?
Mm-mm.
He was talking shit about X. This him talking about X right here. It's Joe Rogan. You know we can't show this video.
Mm-hmm.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
What has it been like? You've owned X for a year now.
Oh yeah.
Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night and have a dream that you didn't do it? And your life is infinitely easier?
Well, it's certainly a recipe for trouble, I suppose, or contention.
What was it ultimately that led you to make the decision to do it?
I mean, this is going to sound somewhat melodramatic, but I
Like
was
the way
worried
he
about
talked.
that it was having a corrosive effect on civilization. That it was just having a bad impact. And I think part of it is that it's where it was located, which is downtown San Francisco. And while I think San Francisco is a beautiful city, and we should really fight hard to kind of right the ship of San Francisco. If you've walked around downtown San Francisco, right near the FKA Twitter headquarters, it's a zombie apocalypse. I mean, it's rough. Have you been in that area?
Not lately. No.
Yeah.
I've heard.
It's crazy.
I've heard it's crazy. I've heard you really can't believe it until you actually go there.
You can't believe it until you go there. So now you have to say, well, what philosophy led to that outcome? And that philosophy was being piped to Earth. So, a philosophy that would be ordinarily quite niche and geographically constrained, so that the fallout area would be limited, was effectively given an information weapon, information technology weapon to propagate what is essentially a mind virus to the rest of Earth. And the outcome of that mind virus is very clear if you walk around the streets of downtown San Francisco. It is the end of civilization.
And it's not just propagating the mind virus, but suppressing any opposing viewpoints.
Yes. Well, in order for the virus to propagate, it must suppress opposing voices.
You hear me? Oh yeah, it's just billionaires being billionaires. This nigga told him about he brought it just for where it was at. That's a problem to me. That's a big problem to me. When you buy something just cause where is located, what the fuck are you supposed to do with that? Hmm? What the fuck are you supposed to do with that? Oh, it's located here, so that's why I brought it. Do that make fucking sense to you? That makes sense to a normal human being, but it was in San Francisco, and it was something for me to buy, so I brought it. Mm-mm.
My toothbrush. He says, John, is this your toothbrush? And I said, yes. He said, so we agree that this is your toothbrush. And he said, John, this toothbrush is bone dry. Like he looked down and he said, bone dry. My toothbrush. He says, John, is this your toothbrush?
All right, so we're gonna go to this Joe Rogan video. Liv. Sounds like she's not there, guys.
One often hears of the sort of George Soros boogeyman, but I mean, Soros actually, he is, I believe, the top contributor to the Democratic Party. The
Yeah.
second one was Sam Bankman-Fried. So, and Soros, I don't know. I mean, he had a very difficult upbringing, and in my opinion, he fundamentally hates humanity. That's my opinion.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, well, he's doing things that erode the fabric of
about
civilization.
billionaires.
Getting DAs elected who refuse to prosecute crime. That's part of the problem in San Francisco and LA and much other cities. So why would you do that?
Was it humanity or is it just the United States as a whole? I mean,
he's pushing things in other countries too, not
doing
just
the
here.
same thing.
Yeah. Now, George at this point is pretty old. I mean, he's not. He's basically a bit senile at this point. But I mean, he's very smart. And he's very good at arbitrage. Famously, he shorted the British pound. That's sort of how I think he made his first money, was shorting the pound. So he's good at spotting, basically arbitrage, like spotting value for money that other people don't see. So one of the things he noticed was that that the value for money in local races is much higher than it is in national races. So the lowest value for money is a presidential race. Then next lowest value for money is a Senate race, then a Congress, and but once you get to sort of city and state district attorneys, the value for money is extremely good. And Soros realized that you don't actually need to change the laws; you just need to change how they're enforced. If nobody chooses to enforce the law, or the laws are differentially enforced, it's like changing the laws. That's what he figured out.
But it's what's
an
stunning
arbitrage.
that this trend, that people haven't pulled the brakes on this and have it reverse course.
I'm pulling the brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pulling the brakes right now.
Yeah, you are. But you might be the only one.
Well, I think more people should. Most people just don't want to rock the boat. Most people are looking for acceptance from society, and they're if there's some negative press article, they're like shattered. I couldn't give a damn.
Right.
Go
Good.
ahead, make my day.
Well, it's fascinating where if you're a high profile public figure like yourself, it's impossible to make everybody happy. So there's going to be someone who says something shitty about you.
Yeah.
Somehow or another, when it's in print, does that mean more? Because other people are going to see this shitty thing?
Well, I
That's
guess
where it gets odd. Because essentially, an article in the New York Times is just a single person's opinion, and whatever editor gets involved.
It's just a lot of people will read that. I mean, less people leave.
But I think people know that now. People
I
know
say I
that
find the
now.
New York Times these.
That's where that nigga wrong. It's not a single person opinion because it gotta go through an editor, it gotta go through a chief, it gotta go through niggas that do headlines. A nigga had to make a headline for it. It's multiple people opinions. It's just a small group of people opinion. Hello? Live.
Times these days to be hard to read.
Well, unfortunately, they make some grave errors.
Yeah.
Like that Hamas bombing the
Hummus?
the Israeli bombing the hospital
chickpeas?
story. Yes, it's delicious. I mean, that
I think we should cut off chickpea exports. That'll bring them to the knees right away. What do you do? Take a chip and dip it in
You
nothing?
heard how
What we need to do is introduce them to pineapple and anchovy pizza. They'll have
I hope that's coming. That'd be
Is that coming? Do we have a pizza name, like a company?
I'll get some information.
I want to make
Is
sure
this
it's a
real?
good one, though.
Pizza Leone.
Oh, that's legit.
That's crazy what you just said.
There we go. Nice. Did they give us a timeline?
That was real crazy.
It shouldn't take too long. They're not too far away. And it's
If y'all ever
like
listen to
20
that
minutes,
shit,
30
what he
minutes,
just
maybe.
said, I'll break it down like they think.
You know, that's something like I have to say I've got a lot of respect for. If somebody's like willing to make pizza late at night,
yeah,
my hat is off. I mean, that is like great.
Absolutely.
You know,
late night food. I appreciate if you can get a really good late night meal.
Yeah,
hats off.
Totally.
Or wigs off.
100%.
Yeah, I'm a giant fan of very good late night food, and that's one of the things that like Los Angeles really used to have.
Yeah,
they had a Pacific dining cart where you can get a legit steak 24 hours a day.
Really? That's great.
I don't know if it's still open in downtown LA. I believe the one in Santa Monica closed, but a Pacific dining cart in downtown LA was a legit steakhouse, and you get it. We would leave the Comedy Store 2, 3 in the morning, get a legit steak.
That's cool.
Is that still open?
Temporarily closed.
Fucking COVID got them.
And COVID just took out so many restaurants. It's crazy.
It's not coming back. Yeah, they're not coming back. Motherfucker. COVID got 70% of the restaurants in LA at one point.
Wow.
Not COVID, I should say. Policies.
Well,
lockdowns.
The mind virus. I mean, it's like just crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's why I moved here. One of the reasons why I moved here is we came here in May of 2020, and you could go indoors and eat in restaurants. And and my kids who were pretty young at the time, 10 and 12, they were like, "We want to live here."
Yeah,
So it's like they're freaked out. Like LA was weird.
Yeah, I mean, for most of COVID, I was actually in South Texas building this Starship factory, and you know we're just no mask, no nothing, just building a factory, building rockets, and then you know they would have teams from California visit all masked up, and they'd freak out that we don't have masks, and we're like, we're still alive, man.
Yeah.
So,
did you lose anybody? Did anybody from your factory die of COVID?
Not that I'm aware of, no. So part of it is that, like, that I kind of saw a dress rehearsal, which is that I kind of started in Wuhan, and so Tesla's got 20,000 employees in China, and so the first wave happened in China, and we had nobody died or got seriously ill. I was like, okay, well, like this is, can't be that bad. And we're not relying on government statistics. We literally know who showed up for work.
Right?
Did they badge in or not? And we had no one die and no one got seriously ill. So I'm like, well, I don't know what the big deal is.
Well, there's a problem that people still want to stick to this initial narrative that they believed and that they espoused. They repeated it, and so they'll still fight you on this today. People still fight you today on the merits of the lockdowns, the importance of vaccine mandates, closing schools. There's people that stated an opinion in 2020, and they still are doing mental gymnastics to try to make it seem like that was the right choice.
No, it's just a panic.
I never think Dick Gregory gets enough.
He doesn't. He doesn't get enough
People don't talk
props.
about it. People don't talk about what he did and part of the struggle. And
all right, so this nigga said a lot during that little snippet or whatever. He said not that he know of anybody died in his factories. That means he don't know his day-to-day workers, because I'm quite sure at least 1 or 2 people died from COVID. Number 2, let me go back to what this man actually said. Let me go back to what he actually said, because it was nutty. It was real nutty. It was real nutty to me. Like, when I heard it, I stopped and said something, so I know the shit affected me in a certain way. I just don't remember what he said word for word, and I don't want to get that wrong. So let me go back and see what the man said. The nigga said he brought X just because it was in San Francisco. Do you know what it felt like to have that much money that you just buy a business because of the location?
Yeah, that's nuts. Just because you feel like it.
Just because you feel like the location is preferable for you.
He just doing what he want to do. Living like freaking Richie Rich. Living out his childhood dreams. You're not playing something, are you?
No, I was just re-listening to it to make sure where I was at and what I wanted to say. But yeah, I caught it. That shit is the craziest part of the whole thing, though. Like, the nigga said that he just wanted to do this because of where he was at, where it was at. Can't do it.
Mm.
Can't do it. You know who Dick Gregory is?
The old black guy, right?
Yeah.
Gray beard, salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this guy right here is gonna break down how Dick Gregory exposed the truth behind JFK's killing.
Mom. Mom.
Hidden part of the struggle, and
Yes.
he's incredible as a
Well,
figure.
he's also the one that exposed the Kennedy assassination.
No, I didn't know that.
Dick Gregory went on the Geraldo Rivera show 12 years after
Who has-
Kennedy was assassinated.
Who had conspiracy theories 35 minutes in? Who had?
I have a fucking every 20 minutes.
Wait a
it
second.
pops
So,
up like
so
magic.
hang on. So, because I know he was, had a big part in the civil rights movement.
Yes.
And was incredibly brave. He's
Yes.
kind of due a great documentary, like a proper
Yes.
Judd Apatow 3-hour Dick Gregory, Here's Everything You Need to Know
Mhm.
documentary. I
Yeah.
would love that.
Yeah, I would love a documentary on him as well. We've sang his praises many
Showtime
times.
put one out.
Oh, they
2 years
did.
ago.
Okay.
Oh, the one and only Dick Gregory, 2021.
Wait a second. Showtime have a time machine, and they used it. They used it to steal this idea.
I think so.
Motherfuckers.
I mean, he was fantastic during the Vietnam War. He was fantastic during the civil
So
rights movement.
get back to the Kennedy thing.
So he went on the Geraldo Rivera show in 1975, and so this is 12.
How old is Geraldo?
He's old as fuck.
Yeah.
So, but he looked good back then. He looks pretty fucking good now. So Dick Gregory went on, and he went on with the Zapruder film, and it was the first time the Zapruder film was ever exposed to the public. So Geraldo Rivera played the Zapruder film, and you see Kennedy grabbing his neck where he got
And
shot from the front.
And Dick Gregory.
What up? Q from Jersey is in the building. Blah, 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 blah.
What up, fellas and gent?
We listening to Joe Rogan explain how Dick Gregory explained who killed Kennedy.
Damn. Okay, that's political.
He brought it on.
Yes, Dick Gregory brought the film to
That
Geraldo
is-
and played it.
And our next guest is a comedian for a bit of light relief.
Yeah.
He's going to show
Wanna
you.
play it? Here, we'll
the
play it here.
Zapruder.
Zapruder film.
Concert gigs did you do? How many
I don't know
appearances?
exactly
or
when in the
con-
video he talks about it because it's a 20-minute video.
Okay.
Well, screw ahead. There.
So he shows the
So-
video of Kennedy being shot, and then he goes, and I'm going to be at the Laugh Factory in Miami Beach on Thursday. Come see me.
Fortunate net effect of that is to make more people watch it. Well, I'm telling you right straight out that if you are at all sensitive, if you're at all queasy, then don't watch this film. Just put on the late night movie because this is very heavy. It's the film shot by the Dallas dress manufacturer Abraham Zapruder, and it's the execution of President Kennedy. And Bob and Dick, would you please narrate what we're seeing as we show this film?
This is commercial footage leading into Dealey Plaza. This is the car on Main Street.
I just want to pause and explain to y'all as a filmmaker and a videographer, when they say commercial footage in the 70s, it was the most quality film that they could actually experience. And if you don't understand what that said, it's the same quality as they would put on TV and not your home movie in the 70s.
So this film was taken by actual newsmen. This was spliced together with the Abraham Zapruder film.
Yes.
All right, so this is the beginning of the motorcade.
Okay, what you're seeing now is in slow motion so that you can grasp what is happening. This is a film taken by Marie Muchmore that leads into the Zapruder film. It's for time continuity. The president is waving to the crowd here.
And Jacqueline Kennedy, of course, is sitting alongside him in the open car.
Right. This is from Orville Nix's film. This is originally 8mm footage, and they're heading now toward Elm Street. They're on Houston Street now. They're going to make a left-hand turn. It's on the corner where they're going to make the turn there that the book depository was. Now, this is the Zapruder film.
Okay, so the cars are coming along now into Dealey Plaza.
Yes, these are the lead motorcycles of the motorcade.
All right, now with the president and Mrs. Kennedy is also Governor Connolly.
Right. Now, before he goes behind the sign, the president is waving to the crowd. When he comes out from behind the sign, he is shot. Then Governor Connolly is shot.
He's already been hit.
He's already been hit.
And now,
And at the bottom of the screen, the headshot.
that's the shot that blew off his head. It's the most horrifying thing I've ever seen in the movie.
It is.
Now,
I
the
mean,
Warren
it's
Commission
genuinely
said
shocking watching it
all
now,
of-
isn't it?
Yes, it's genuinely shocking, but it was the first time people saw that his head moves back and to the left, indicating a shot from the front.
Yeah.
And that fell against the narrative that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. There was a ton of eyewitnesses that said that they heard gunshots from the grassy knoll. And then there was also this ridiculous magic bullet that they had to attribute to Lee Harvey Oswald's gun because it had hit one bullet had hit an underpass and ricocheted and hit a person. So they knew that one of the bullets that got shot missed Kennedy, hit the underpass, hit a curb, and ricocheted and hit this guy, and he got brought to the hospital. So
how on earth do we not have an answer to this now?
Well,
it seems
they keep hiding the data. They won't release it. In 2017, they were due to release it. They wouldn't release it then. It was again, I believe in 2021 they were supposed to release it.
It's a very odd. I mean, conspiracy theories are like they're sort of fascinating because they're simple solutions to complex problems. You know, so a lot of them, I kind of go, well, you know, I'm not sure whether there's any validity in that. It just seems like an easy solution to this thing, which is incredibly nuanced and complex.
Mhm.
But the Kennedy thing, you go, well, it's the president got shot.
Right,
How
but-
was that? How could they have covered this up?
1963. There was, I mean, there was no independent journalism. There was no YouTube. There was no online commentators that weren't captured by a system. They weren't a part of an enormous structure.
No, Tom, I want to address that question. Like, how would they? In my thought process, you gotta think it's the leader of the free world getting touched. You feel me? Like, if Queen Elizabeth got touched the same way, niggas would hide that shit. They would cover up how she got touched because they don't want her to get touched again. So think about they actually know how Kennedy got shot, how he knew where to be, and everything. But why would they tell that to us? So we have a blueprint to get another president?
That's why you think they didn't share it?
Yeah. That's the only logical explanation in my head.
My dumbass logical could be because they want the world to know that the government could do something like that to their own person.
That's true. But I don't think the government did it with Kennedy, though.
If the government didn't do it, why would the government have a hand in hiding it?
They would hide a hand in hiding it because they won't want the American public to know that regular people touch the president. The mob, I really think the mob outsmarted the Secret Service.
Why would the mob kill Kennedy?
The mob would kill Kennedy because in order for Kennedy to rise to access, he used mob money.
So what do you know that I don't know? What was he supposed to do that he didn't do for the mob?
The whole Kennedy family was built on mob money. Him and Bobby both went to school off of mob money because their father had ties to the mob and like cleaning their money type shit.
I get that. So my question is, why? Yeah. So you're giving a perspective or an assumption.
All right. So then, if you ever look into the documentaries, it'll tell you that Kennedy, before he went to presidency, he wasn't going at the Italian crime when he was like in any district he was in, like when he was state senator and all that shit. He left Italian crime alone. He ran like after he after he got into presidency, he started locking down on Italian crime because the mob became so big. And they didn't like that because they like, oh, we the nigga that got you in, nigga. You used a lot of our money to run. So once he start like, fuck it, we gonna crack down. I know who to crack down on, and it's gonna be a good look for me. Fuck y'all. Them niggas said, no, we gonna take you out before you could do that.
Yeah. You gonna make me become a historian and start so after this, I'm definitely gonna look up some
Yeah, yo, history is beautiful, bro.
man,
Like
that's
there's
beautiful.
mad shit
I like
like no, there's mad little shit like that make you think outside of what they actually tell us.
you gonna make me look into it because shit, John F. Kennedy was shit to my recollection or to my knowledge, obviously my knowledge is taught by American history. John F. Kennedy was if anything was the first president for the people. He seemed like he was neutral. It seemed as if his laws, things he passed, he was neutral. He wasn't heavily
That's
prejudiced.
not real. The Kennedys is up there with the Rockefellers, bro.
I know, but if we go by any bills that was any passed during his time, it don't seem like many bills or articles were prejudice. It wasn't like prejudice as in like you said when he was senator and things of that nature, he kind of showed a favor to the Italian mob. But from the laws I read that he passed and things of that nature, it never seemed as if Kennedy was doing anything to elevate one group of people while he was in office. Is what I'm saying. Like it seemed
That's
like
not true because he was doing a lot for black people once he got into office.
my statement he wasn't isolating like one group. I can't.
Yeah, he was supposed to. That's my whole point. He was supposed to though.
Okay.
Like, cause he was doing a lot for blacks, and they definitely didn't like that. Like, he was giving Martin a lot of fucking leeway. That's when that green book shit that movie is about and all that. Who they called? They called his brother about that to get him out of jail. That shit really happened. The Kennedys was doing shit like that. Like, you feel me? Them niggas ain't want all that. We put all this money for you to help a whole bunch of movies.
Yeah, John F. Kennedy was my favorite president. Not
Okay,
not not Bill Clinton, not
we
Joe
gave
not Obama. John F. Kennedy was my favorite president, and I wasn't even born yet.
we gave you all this money to help a whole bunch of movies. Nah, that's not about to happen on our watch. Dun, 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 dun. Lyndon, you better not do the same shit, nigga. Lyndon's told them niggas, all right, we're about to get them civil rights and that's it. But they don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing.
Shit, real. No matter what, even when we get a good one person, they find a way to take them out. Just to even up to go back to not even a playing field. Playing field was never even. Was never even, bro. They won't let it get even. But he's still here. And I like what Joe Rogan said. He's that it was a point in time where that every new to be a journalist, you were to be seen as a journalist, you were under a major. There was no independence. You feel me? So yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
You want to keep on with the conspiracy theories, or you want to attack the Kiki Palmer situation?
If you got another one, we could do another conspiracy theory because that Kiki Palmer situation. I try like you told me you don't want RPQ always popping out and that's an RPQ moment.
The thing I guess
I just don't like the stills. If you got video, show the video. The stills just make me come up with the RP thought process.
Yo,
I promise you, that's what made me think about it.
I read up on the whole thing. Thursday or what's today's Friday. So yesterday she put out a restraining order. So I read up on it. Then I found a little video. And what kills me is we know we 34. Kiki Palmer is in our age group, so
No, she's our age.
So to look at her and to watch her grow with us is like I can't fathom this being her reality. Like my thing is, I don't know her, but do you want to be a single mother? Like what?
My whole thing is what it is. Her parents letting her get beat on for years.
She would date. I thought she started to date him last year. So how's for years?
Last year is from where that video and them pictures is from. And they saying
And she
that
got
they
pregnant with him after that.
Yeah, like it's a lot of shit that's not making sense.
Right?
She did the Usher shit. Any woman that's getting beat ain't doing that Usher shit.
Cause you'll kind of be scared when you kind of we would assume that you'll be scared.
You would have took that. Oh, you're a mother as a threat, and not came out with merch. You feel me?
It seems like she controlled the whole thing. Don't it look like she controlled the whole thing?
It sounds like that to me. But we're gonna get into this conspiracy theories, and then we can go on to that. This is another Joe Rogan's conspiracy theory about the Catholic Church.
The conspiracy is some of it's true. Like the biggest conspiracy I think probably of our lifetime was pedophilia in the Catholic Church.
Yeah,
was like that was. I remember that being talked about when I was a kid.
Well,
and
how about
thinking
in the UK?
My mother was crazy.
Jimmy Savile.
Just
how
hiding in plain sight.
Crazy is that? And
It's
that
really
guy
crazy.
looks like a pedophile.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked like such a fucking creep.
Here's the story I heard on Jimmy Savile, which is interesting. He had a big show on TV called Jim'll Fix It.
Yeah.
Which was him making dreams come true for kids or whatever. You know, they'd write in with a wish.
Yeah.
And he'd make them come through. But he had that nickname before. So he was kind of a fixer. You know, he invented the turntable, the two record players together, that turntable.
Oh, like for a DJ? Like
for a
mixing?
DJ, he invented the dual
Really?
turntable. Yeah.
So
I
it's
mean,
not all bad.
pretty much all bad. 99.9%
99.9% bad.
Real bad. Yeah. What was
But
my
one
joke
good
about him? He
invention.
was it's a very British joke, but Jimmy Savile, the only man in human history to have fucked more miners than Thatcher.
Oh,
that requires quite a lot of information
about
mining,
Yeah.
Margaret Thatcher, what she
Yeah.
did to the miners, and also, it's a long way to go.
It's a good joke though.
Yeah, but he was hiding in plain sight and was part of the establishment.
Yeah.
But I think that thing of like going, the story I was told was he was kind of connected very high up because of what he did in terms of fixing things. Like, so the guy are you familiar with the Profumo affair?
No.
So it was the idea that the minister for I think the Ministry of Defense was having he was having an affair with a lady who was also Christine Keeler, who was also having an affair with a Russian agent.
Oh.
And she had been procured by this other guy who then got assassinated, or they think got assassinated. And so I think the story I heard was Jimmy Savile had a similar role for procuring certain things for certain people.
Interesting.
So I wonder what he was doing for the police or for the Secret Service that gave him
right
that ability to
that
just
immunity.
Total immunity.
Well, that's what's the really scary idea is that there's a ring of people that are pedophiles. That's what terrifies people. That there's a ring of powerful people that's the if you want to go full QAnon tinfoil hat, that's.
But I think
what a
that
lot of
is
people
like,
believe.
I presume Jimmy Savile was acting alone. I mean, I presume that's.
But why?
But why?
Why do you presume?
Why
he was
cover it up?
acting alone? I don't know. I mean, what if other people were also involved? What if other people were also doing the same thing?
Oh, it's a terrifying thought.
I mean, there's a similar case in America with Sandusky. You know who
Is that the
Jerry
guy,
Sandusky? He was the coach that did a lot of things with kids and worked with kids, and everybody had this image that he was this great guy.
Yeah.
When it turns out the entire time he had been molesting kids.
It's pretty horrific, isn't it?
Yeah, it's horrific, but that's often the role they play. The role they play as
Well, they have to get themselves
predator,
into a mission where
yes.
they're close to.
Yes, which is like Boy Scout masters and priests.
Which
you
is,
know?
it's a terrible thing because something like the Scouts, which is very good for kids,
Mhm.
go and play together and learn those things and those skills. It's a great organization, and yet that's absolutely fucking ruined it. That's the first thing you think of now.
Yes.
When you think of the Scouts.
Well, the Catholic Church is the greatest example of that, right? I mean, you cannot say Catholic priest without someone thinking pedophile. There's no
Yeah.
other occupation on earth that has such a connection to pedophilia.
Yeah. And so someone was talking to me about the history of the Catholic Church and what happened, and the idea of the thing that turned the Catholic Church bad was the plague.
Really?
So the plague hit in the Middle Ages, and before then, the priest was the smartest guy you'd ever met. Smartest guy in the town, became
could read
this
Latin.
guy could read. This guy
Yeah,
can read.
right.
This is just shapes on a page to us.
Mhm.
But like had access to books, was reading, was the most erudite, brilliant guy. The bishop was even smarter than that. The Pope was a genius. Great. So the plague happens, and the plague wipes out, I think it's a third of the European population, but it might have been more than that. And it wiped out a third of regular people, but it wiped out 90% of priests, because priests had to give last rites.
Oh.
So they were around the plague more than regular people. I need the last
Mm.
rites. I'm dying. Okay, then he dies.
Right.
So the barrier to entry for getting into the priesthood went from you got to be great to you seem to have all your own teeth and you can string a sentence together. You'll be great. So all of that stuff that comes after, downstream of that, like the plenary indulgences, this thing where you could buy your way into heaven in the Middle Ages. You could sort of pay someone to go, yeah, you can make
Yeah.
sure I'm okay when I get there, though. That kind of nonsense came along afterwards when it had all kind of come down.
Corruption.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Mm.
corruption and the
Interesting.
yeah.
I had heard that it was connected to celibacy, and that initially there was no celibacy clause. They weren't.
No,
they
that
weren't
was
supposed
that
to be
came in the Middle
celibate.
Ages. So it was that thing of they wanted to be more like Christ. So they who was celibate, and so they went, well, I'm going to be, one priest said, well, I'm going to be more like him, live like Christ. I'm going to be celibate, not have a wife. And then that kind of took off as an idea.
That's interesting, because what I had
'Cause it
heard
didn't
was
happen
that
in the
That's
they
crazy.
were banging all the women, because the priests were rock stars. I mean, if you have a community
I would
where the
think.
priest is literally connected to God, and he's a biological male, and he's horny, and these women worship them and
And
came
also,
to them for
it's the original show business. I mean, if we were who we are in the 13th century, 100% priests.
or
Sorry,
jesters.
I can get up in front of these people and talk to them for an hour a week.
Right.
Done.
Right.
Yes. Put me down for one of those.
Right. And they'd seek guidance from you. You get all these accolades. And apparently they were allowed to have sex with women, and they were fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Just
Well-
like rock stars,
well,
because they were probably the most popular people in the town.
The other thing that that's very interesting. The other thing that ties it to, like there's often been, and it's a very unpleasant thing, but there's often been a conflation between homosexuality and pedophilia, which is it's just fucking nonsense. They're
Right. It's nonsense.
It's nonsense, but it keeps on kind of rearing its head in a weird way. But there is something with the Catholic Church where it's hard to remember how vilified gay guys were a generation ago,
Mhm.
let alone 2 generations ago.
Yeah.
So-
well, very recently in
I
the
mean,
90s.
It's crazy, but
Yeah.
it's true. So there's a weird thing where, okay, so let's say you're a gay guy in, I don't know, 1890. You knew you were gay when you were 14 or whatever. Like everyone else is getting married and going off, and you go, I'm a
Right.
gay guy. The priesthood was a smart move, because you went, well, I don't have to get married, and I know I'm not about that, so I'll join the priesthood.
Mm.
So you join the priesthood. You're a gay guy.
This
there were
is
other
just
gay
a
guys that
nigga
had the idea.
rolling
Great.
and thinking
Now,
right here.
here's the
This is
weird
his
thing.
opinion.
Pedophilia was the same
I
level of
don't, I
sin
don't, I
in
don't
the
say
eyes
it's off,
of
though.
the church at
Uh,
that level. So one covered for the other. It was all, you were all damned and going to hell. It was
Mhm.
all terrible, which is obviously some fucking nonsense. But yeah.
What you think? What he got to say about the priesthood?
I think God has more.
It's people religion, so we want to be respectful in it, but we all see what happens in the Catholic Church right now.
My opinion, I was a Boy Scout. So to say nothing happened to me as a Boy Scout, nothing happened to me as a Boy Scout. Cool. Let me just disclaimer. But
Netflix, look at that documentary, guys.
I brought it up because it's the same. It's not the same structure.
It is the same thing. It is though.
Not the same structure, but I was close to it per se. Not in my troop. No one to my hell no. No one in my troop I could ever contest to say they were violated anything of that nature. But for us to be part of the Boy Scouts of America of New Jersey, and a lot of things come out in New Jersey, I can feel I feel sick.
No, all over the world though.
I feel
all
sick
over the
for
fucking world.
I feel sick for people that are put in places where people look up to you and idolize you, and the naivety. Because I can be honest, me personally, I've been naive. I was naive growing up. I'm still naive to a lot of things. So this for people of position, school teachers, principals, priests, it's not just like it's sickening. It is sickening because you're taking advantage of people. Just safe space. Like go into a church or into a Catholic church. That's a safe space, and rightfully so. It's supposed to be a safe space. Once you fall in love with the Lord, you fall in love with yourself, fall in love with God. You feel strengthened in that situation. So it's sickening. I can't, because it never happened to me. So I can't imagine it, because I have a safe place. I have a safe place within my heart with the Lord. So it's like it is very sickening, bro. Sickening. It's sickening.
Yeah, that shit gets to be crazy because the way he laid it out was how those type of people even got into the church.
Potentially, and I understand it. It's a good idea, but I'm gay. I'm not getting married anyway. This is a place where I can feel safe, make money. The potentially, that's it's a hell of an idea, bro. It's a hell of an idea. Hell of an idea. So you said that way. Imagine some nuns. We'll never hear about nuns, but imagine, bro. Covenants.
But we also don't hear about the teachers that be fucking these little boys. Yeah.
We do. Well, and the bad part is when I come.
We're just starting to hear about that,
bro. When I was in high school, I was a senior in high school. I dated. Cool. It doesn't matter. It's high school. I dated a freshman. She told me her best friend as a freshman was fucking a teacher that was in high school. He didn't go to our high school, but I heard about that in high school, and I was jealous. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't get mad. I was jealous, but I ain't think of it as the boy to get taken advantage of. You don't think about it because I gotta get hard. You don't think about it that way. But years later, you think about yo.
Nah, man. See, that's the shit I don't be talking about. Because we was just talking about Leslie Jones and shit.
The track
we
star?
gonna talk about that too. Nah, Leslie Jones, the comedian, and how she's saying niggas' dicks don't be working for her all the time. And I said maybe because it's the fact that you're a two.
Yeah, well, we gotta understand. Well, or the people she attracting, she don't. All right, so this is gonna be bad on my part. I have fucked a two.
Not.
I fucked a two before.
You fucked the two before. Niggas will fuck a two, but she can't be a manly two. If she start doing shit that get you out the mood, making sounds that you don't like, it's over. Cause you only a two, ain't nothing else to keep my.
It was nowhere near. I think about it. It was nowhere near recently though. So I probably was in my hornball phase where she probably couldn't do too much but she couldn't probably do too much but stink that would turn me off because I was in my hornball phase. Leslie probably
hearing certain grunts, nigga, is gonna turn you off.
Leslie probably doing that now, and niggas get because you feel me.
She's only 60. She's 60 and ugly.
I got you guys show me a picture of her because I don't know who this young lady is. Or
you don't know who Leslie Jones is? All right, here you go, right here. This is young Leslie Jones right here.
Because I'm a sapiosexual, so what I was gonna say was,
this is young Leslie Jones right here. This is her at her apex.
That's it.
This is old. This is old Leslie Jones right here.
I didn't know how her body look. Do her body look feminine at least? No,
nigga. She's taller than most of the niggas she fucked. All that. So stop it.
Yo. Yeah, sorry, Leslie. But then again,
it's you. That's my whole thing with her. It's you. It's not nobody else but you. It is you.
You better find a man that's sexual and have a great conversation.
If you can't understand that, then it's just something you gotta deal with.
Or cut all the lights off. Niggas ain't gonna know.
Her sounds.
How she talk? How do we go ahead.
And to fucking
Look at
learn
all
and,
this.
and
Look at
advance
all this
to where
expert.
we are as women. Like, we doing the work. Men are not doing the work. And I'm gonna say it, y'all not doing the work. And let me just say this too.
Pause that. Pause.
Pause. It's one of your favorite things.
You said what?
We don't know shit about pussy. We don't know shit about pussy.
Did she say this? Did she say this? She really had the heart to say this for the Charlemagne, and I didn't hear that.
He didn't say anything. He agreed with it.
Because it was a mental health topic. That's why
it
was a mental. Because Charlemagne is half foot in, half out when it comes to mental health. When it comes to mental health, Charlemagne is PC. I believe he
where the money at. He where the money at.
He's
That's where
PC, bro. First off,
no, it's a money, just like this housing shit with envy. He where the money at, bro.
Because respectfully so, bro. Mental health got all shapes and sizes, bro. I have ADHD, but what?
Mental health don't do nothing to your dick, bro.
Like, come on, like.
Yeah, she just looking for.
I believe. Okay. So I believe I have great control over my mind.
Wait, Tom. Willie D. Shout out to Willie D. I ain't see this comment. He says, "So Sexy Red acceptable now, or do she have to put her rhythm in a joke format to get y'all approval?"
What you mean by that? Which? Because I wouldn't fuck Sexy Red. Sorry.
It's one of your favorite things. You don't know shit. I don't understand how you don't know shit about pussy. Or if your dick is working properly.
What should we know though?
First of all, go to the doctor, put your nuts in a doctor's hand and cough to the fucking left. Find out what's wrong with your dick first. There's a lot of, no, I'm being very honest.
Right.
I've been hooking up and dudes' dicks are not working properly. Y'all done ate all that fucking
I've been hooking, you heard her words. I've been hooking up and dudes' dicks are not working properly. That means they're not into you.
Common denominator.
They're not into you. For you to blame men is crazy.
It's called Blue Chew.
That's like,
Blue Chew.
Like,
we need to add.
It's so much shit to keep a dick. It's so much shit to keep a dick strong that we don't have to think about it. Be you.
Blue Chew. I need to add. It's called Blue Chew.
You didn't even realize that it's you yet, and you got to this strong age because you rich. That's crazy.
Or honey pack, you know, you feel me? Get it.
It's mad shit that make a nigga stop thinking about who he fucking.
Or turn on a porno and turn on the porno.
Okay, McDonald's and all that shit. You ain't drinking water. You're not fucking taking care of yourself, and that's your dick. That's like one of your prized possessions. You go get your car checked. You won't get your dick checked.
Damn.
And then get mad at us when your dick don't work. Don't get mad at me. That's your department. Dang. That's your department.
That's real.
Go get your dick checked.
But bitch could tell you, "Oh, I ain't wet because you ain't turned me on enough."
You ain't
but we can't say that. We can't say that. We can't say that. I ain't never hear that personally, but I heard niggas say that bitches told them that. So I'm just saying, and I heard bitches say that personally, as in friends. So, like, where is it? Why can't it be, the common factor just be you?
Yo, chat, which will be up here, it's 2:00. Mind you, because this is gonna be funny. In 8 hours, Sativa has to be up and starting this chat again for y'all to watch this movie at 10 o'clock in the morning. He ain't gonna make it. So I'm gonna pick on him now because I know he ain't gonna make it. I know he ain't.
No, that's not true. All right, I'm gonna wake up. What movie you watching? Liv is in here asleep right now. Liv is in here asleep.
She gonna make it.
Liv.
She gonna make it. Don't wake up. She gonna make it. For 2 reasons. I'm here. Don't wake up. And second other reason, gonna make it. She gonna make it. That's why. She might not think I don't like her. She cool people. I don't like the aggression she give off, but she cool people. So I don't hate nobody.
Bro, I just don't accept motherfuckers sitting there and trying to blame everything for a situation you in. You didn't equivalent your looks into this situation.
Oh, I'm looking at it. So yeah, okay. So is sexually acceptable now, or do she have to put her rhymes in a joke form to get your approval? Her rhymes in a joke form. Yeah, I don't get that. Because her rhymes are raunchy.
Check. And then go get your mind checked. Stop showing up to Tinder dates expecting me to solve your
a 60-year-old woman talking about Tinder.
Yeah, you out there. You yeah, ain't no one showing you love. You not
That's
getting
what
no
I'm
affection.
saying. You 60 and still on Tinder, but no woman's gonna sit here and be like, it's you. And then it'd be bitches in the comments right here. Whether you're attracted to her or not is irrelevant. She spoke all facts. That is not all facts because she's speaking from a hurt woman who's not attractive.
To you.
No,
yeah,
period.
Apparently a lot of people.
Period. Even if a nigga fuck her, she's still a 2. And niggas fuck 2s. So she's still a 2. On anybody's scale, she's a 2, bro.
She didn't go for her 21-year-old. That's a nerd.
A 21-year-old is not gonna fuck Leslie Jones. You know how much shit, how comfortable she gotta make him before he give up the dick. She ain't willing to do that because she think that is niggas' foot that they dick don't get up instead of her face.
Yeah, I just want to know how her body build. Like, just forget her face. Like, yo, if there's been ugly faces with nice bodies. First off, all right. No offense to the picture for out of town, but niggas is strapping down Lean Bean, and let's.
This is a body cue.
You
This
want to
is
put
a
them
full
two
body
side by
pick.
side,
This
bro?
is a full body pick right here.
Do you want to put them two side by side, bro?
Lean Bean, young and active, probably sucking all the dick in the world. She ain't doing all that. You hear it in her voice. This is her body right here.
Yeah.
Ain't none of that looking attractive. Damn. Yeah. Ain't nobody try to fold that shit into a pretzel.
All right, first off,
she got damn near be giving it up for you to even want to do it.
So this is bad. So I could admit it had to be something. It had to be something wrong with me here because it's like she's been a comedian for years, and I seen her face before, but I didn't know her name. And Leslie Jones to me is straight track star. When I say Leslie Jones, I'm thinking about Mary. I'm thinking about track star. I'm not thinking about her. Like, just not like. There's nothing about Leslie Jones that rings a bell. It's like, oh, I gotta know who the hell she is, bro. Not Carucci's not even a thing no more. But you say Carucci's name, ding 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 ding. You say Hoop's name, ding 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 ding. I can name Tyra Beck. I can name some names that are not prevalent to you say they name. I can picture them. So you might have a point there. Like, shoot.
You a D-list star number one, so you're not even that hot with an A-list attitude, and then you sitting there looking like that, talking about niggas' dicks don't work. It's because you look like that. It's not because they mental health is a priority.
Our breath could stink. It could be a lot of factors. Our breath could stink. It could be other things, bro. We don't know nothing about. But just looking at you, Leslie. I think you need to cut back on the pork. I think you need to do a 7-day water diet. You feel me? And shape some stuff up. Like, you still got time, girl. You still got time, but
she don't got time. She's 60, bro. Stop telling her that.
You got time to get some penis. You might not have no time to have the kids or you got shoot.
He's 60, bro.
Yeah.
She's 60. Sugar mama and shut up. Buy this nigga this PlayStation 5 so he could fuck. And that PlayStation 5 will get it up.
I don't know.
Help a nigga start a business or something and now get him up.
No. Because I ain't gonna
give a nigga a quick 20 bands here, fuck you for 6 months. Great.
6 months, 2 hours.
3.
10 bands
3. 3 months. You get 3 months for 20 bands. You get a quarter of the year.
Oh no, yo, you doing too much.
Niggas, young niggas, you said 21-year-old. 21-year-old is making that in a year.
Yo, it gonna be that one time she called him and she gonna be mad. And he spent that 20. He spent 2 bands of that 20 to take another girl on vacation.
That ain't her business. You too ugly to be worrying about that. You
Yo,
are way too ugly to be worrying about that.
All right, so only thing I don't agree with you, bro, because ugly is subjective. She's
She
not
is
attracted
ugly
to me, but
No,
ugly.
she's ugly.
Ugly is
She
definitely subjective.
ugly. Ugly is not subjective. Attraction is subjective. You could be attracted to ugly. Ugly is not subjective. You either ugly or you on the spectrum of handsome or cute. But ugly is not subjective, and that is ugly.
Ugly is subjective.
That is a strong-faced woman with a strong attitude at that.
Ugly is definitely subjective.
Ugly is not subjective. And I would never say that. Jay-Z is ugly. He's just a billionaire. So he's cute.
No homo. You can't put the two in the same class because Beyonce is like a 7 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10. She ain't ugly. So he pulled something. I mean,
That's the difference between men and women. Women are attracted. Women are attracted to our attitudes,
our status.
Our status is way more that comes before the way we look.
Not a lot of
men.
Whoa. Not a lot.
There's a lot. There's a lot more. There's a lot more.
Women will fuck a woman will fuck a nigga in her eyes just an 8 out of 10 that live on his grandmother's couch that know how to talk a little bit before she'll fuck a rich man. I'm being honest with you.
That's not true. That's not true. Depending on the woman, and that's even subjective. That's what's subjective right there. Now back to what I was saying. A nigga, if they can't even see you fucking, you gotta overcome a lot. Like if you're not attracted to a nigga, you gotta overcome a lot, and then you still the last resort. It's like everybody didn't pick up. You trying to come through?
So Leslie and your phone log, you was horny as fuck. Is she one of the people you call her?
No, that she not in my phone log. That's not a 2 to me. I'm saying 2 on the general standard. She's not even on my radar. That's a man to me.
Wow. She's a man because of what? Because
apparently
she like penis. So
her face, her attitude, her body structure, all that. Her age. I can't even fuck you how I want to fuck. I try to get you on the pretzel. Stop bending my leg. You gonna say it. I could hear it in her voice now. Nah, I'm good.
Oh boy, out here copping out, boy. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel bad for you, Leslie. I tried. Like I said, I didn't even know who you was. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't know who you was. I know your face, but I ain't know.
I would fuck Whoopi Goldberg before I fuck Leslie.
I would too. Whoopi, Oprah, I would too. Yeah.
I would fuck Whoopi Goldberg before I fuck Leslie Jones.
Yeah, I would too. Maybe even Queen Elizabeth. Maybe.
Queen Elizabeth, old ass, could get it before she died, before Leslie Jones could get it from me.
Maybe.
No, definitely. Her status to make her more sexier than this face.
Wait, I said maybe because realistically, it's
her status as queen will make her more sexier than me. Then I'll be fucking the power at that point. I won't be fucking the queen. Like, you feel what I'm saying? She ain't got nothing for me. She ain't got nothing for me.
And Queen Elizabeth, that shit would give you jail time. But I get, like I said, I brought it up, so I can't. I guess it's my fault that I even came up to play.
No, after I lay it down on the Queen, she ain't gonna want to put me in jail. I get Prince Harry piece of the fortune.
Man, you see Megan not over there for a reason because they don't want her over there. So you think I'm just saying, but I brought
That's
it up.
different.
I brought
That's her child fucking. That's her child bringing in something, introducing the black person. Her introducing the black person will be received totally different because they can't say nothing to her.
Ooh, boy. Yeah, find a way to
You
get
see?
out there the quickness.
No, it's not even the way to get out of it. You just gotta think. You gotta think about that. You gotta think about power dynamics. You feel me?
You got one more conspiracy theory before we talk about Kiki, before we get off this shit? Because Kiki,
No,
do you
you
love
go,
me?
Swifty.
Are
You
you
go,
riding?
Swifty, Kiki.
Because Trevor Jackson, she ain't riding, cuz she is not. She tried to, I don't know. Like,
You mean Darius Jackson?
yeah, Travis Jackson, not Trevor. No, my bad. Sorry.
That's his brother. That's his brother.
Just placement. I don't know. What is Darius known for? Do we have any history on Darius? Like, what is he known for? What, like,
He's a personal trainer who's worth $500,000 without her.
Cool. He's still out of 1 out of 10 man. You feel me?
Like,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
And wait, Tom. His sister, his mother, and him it's all I mean, his sister, his mother, and his brother are all actresses and actors.
So
in Hollywood.
So he come from a good family or a good fortune family. Maybe not a good, because she says he abusive. So you can't assume a good family.
Yeah, he comes from a family that is prominent in Hollywood. That's not gonna let him just sit here and be lied on like this. That's all I can say.
Like,
as of right now. So look at this. This is the first video. We got 2 videos to look at here.
He has filed for a restraining order. Also, after filing for full custody of their child. Now, you guys already know we seen a situation that went super viral with the Usher concert and everything. People had a lot of discussions about that. But Kiki is a legend that over the past 2 years, dude has got a physical with her. So this right here is coming from Us Weekly. They say Palmer claimed that she has security footage from a November 5th incident in which Jackson trespassed into my home without my knowledge or consent and threatened her before lunging for my neck, striking me, throwing me over the couch, and stealing my phone. She went on to allege that there have been many instances of physical violence with Jackson that include destroying my personal property, including diaries and prescription eyeglasses, throwing my belongings into the street, throwing my car keys to prevent me from driving away, hitting me in front of our son, spewing profanities about me to our son, threatening to delete harassment, and other physical and emotional abuse.
Why would he be cursing at a baby? The baby can't even understand. What sense does that make? She's saying like she talking to a 3-year-old.
Yeah, you gotta add everything in. Like, I understand why she added in. She playing victim. You gotta add everything so something stick. Yeah, just like I read about it.
But think about what she just said. Hitting me in front of my son, I bet that's cool. That's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
But that is a real thing. I don't care how old he is. But swearing profanities about me to our son, why would he be talking to his son? Calling you hoes and shit, or profanities and bitches or whatever.
If I left him, harassment and wow.
Use. In her declaration, Palmer said that her relationship with Jackson finally ended for good in early October, primarily due to physical and emotional abuse inflicted on her by him. And Palmer's filing comes after months of speculation about her and Jackson's relationship status following his comments about Palmer's attire at an Usher concert. In the photos from the Sin City outing, Palmer was wearing a black bodysuit with the sheer black polka dot cover-up. Now you guys remember all that, so hey, let's get into some light commentary now. As of now, all this right here is alleged. Dude have his chance to go ahead and present his side of the situation. He's already posted a picture with his son on social media saying, "I love you, son. See you soon." So he'll have his day to go ahead and plead his case. Now I'm not saying I believe this. I'm not saying I don't believe this. We're just gonna take it as what it is and use this as a teachable moment just to have a little discussion. Now, if this is true, this sounds like a typical struggle for
I
power
can't
because
see
it
a
seems
abused
like
woman doing this,
with
Kevin.
Kiki
I
having the
can't see
upper
it.
hand in this relationship,
You're not
if it
scared
is
of that
true that
nigga
bro
at
was
all if
moving
you
this
doing
way,
shit
then
like
that's
this.
him playing tug of war to be the man in the house when he feels inadequate. Something that's not justifiable at all. Fellas, the way you earn respect from a woman is your actions as far as how you build
You're
yourself
not
up
doing
or the way that you
that.
carry
You're not
yourself
doing the
all
Usher
around. You can't
video.
physically force a woman to respect you. At this point, I'm moving the conversation beyond these two.
I didn't know she did a music. I heard about the music video. I still didn't watch it though.
I ain't watching that shit.
So I don't know if it was explicit. It was simple. I don't know what, but all that is a red flag. It's like it shows like simple means like you provoke the man. So if I was him, I just take the restraining, I would take the restraining order for the months. I'll file for parental custody. I'll file for parental custody or share co-parenting and leave, bro. There's no respect. She don't respect you.
Yeah, I want to come back. Now I'm just fighting for my kids after this.
Yeah.
But this my whole thing. This next video is gonna bring the families into it. His brother got something to say, and her mother got something to say.
You got them saying something, or you got them write out and writing.
Her mother got a video. His brother is in writing.
I want to hear the mom shit. Yeah. Even though, even though moms be oblivious to how their sons really are, I want to hear the mom shit. Moms don't.
No, it's her mom. It's her mom. It's Kiki mother
defending him,
defending her against his brother, against his brother.
Huh? I'm confused.
His brother says something, so her mom, Kiki mother, is responding to his brother.
I got you.
Order. And this comes after Kiki Palmer files a restraining order against Darius Jackson, citing physical abuse for over the past 2 years. And photos have been released that showcase an altercation with Kiki and Darius Jackson. In our previous video covering the situation, we went over the details.
This photo is crazy. I need them to hurry up and release this video. It's all from a video, right? Only one person released these photos, these screenshots, and we know who she is because it's her house, apparently, supposedly, right? Why are we not seeing the video? Whenever I don't get the video first, because they released the video quick when there's something to be on the video to be damning.
Mm-hmm. So no context, basically.
Yeah, there's no context in these photos. I don't believe I lost a cousin to domestic violence. I'm a victim of domestic violence in my head, in my eyes. My partner might not say it that way. I don't even want to argue about that shit.
Why I gotta be up here? Why I gotta be up here for this?
We still argue about that shit to this day. So like I said, I'm a victim of domestic violence. My cousin died of domestic violence. I don't believe in domestic violence. But seeing this, when it's a video, why am I not watching the video? That's my only question.
The details that Kiki Palmer provided, speaking on this altercation, saying that Darius lunged for her neck and there was tussling over a phone, over a couch and things, and the images seem to align with that story, but due to community guidelines, I'm not going to risk sharing too much of the images on this video, but please visit my community tab or my Twitter account to see these images. That link for the Twitter will be in the pinned comment, but the restraining order is officially in place, as well as Kiki being granted custody of their son. But initially, in response to this news, Darius' brother, Sharonis Jackson, took to Twitter to do a post to delete. So bruh said this right here: the most disgusting, vile, abusive, manipulative person I have ever encountered in my entire life. Abuses almost everyone. Y'all will see. Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve it at all. Wow, so damn sad. Now that caused Kiki Palmer's mom to respond.
Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but this is I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posting when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy when we know he's the biggest fuck boy in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women, just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a fuck boy and you're a part of the problem.
In the caption of the video, she says, I dare you mess with my family. Family means everything to me. You and your family act like sociopaths and like the world can't see it. You are phony, and I saw you from day one. My daughter is kind, and our family treated you with kindness, and this is how you treat it. I won't take this laying down anymore. I'm done. So bro responds saying this right here, quote me. I never once said that to Sharon, not once in my life. I have never been abusive to any of the women I ever been involved with. I'm not going to keep on with the circus, but Sharon, the world is about to hear your voice very soon and the threats you made to my family. Be well, everyone. I know it's easy to get caught up in this, but make no mistake that all of this is very sad. Now that...
Can I say something? It is very sad because the grandmother got in this. So I do know if this don't work out, now you don't got family support. So to a point where if Kiki can't call what was it called? It start with a C. And she can't figure out what her it's not with a C. I mean I gotta read.
Confide?
No. Reconcile, not start with a R. If she cannot reconcile with her baby father, how are the families gonna communicate with each other for this son of theirs to spend time with both sides?
I don't respect parents. I don't respect parents that let their children get abused.
That let their kids get abused?
You're her manager, bro. You are responsible for a whole bunch of what she do in public. That tells me you're responsible with a whole bunch of what comes out about her in private too.
So in the fact that she acknowledged that she quote unquote tried to have a talk a year ago now
with her brother, and she got a daddy that you still married to. What father is letting his daughter get beat up without saying something?
Or we don't find out about it because he pulled up and
She just said she told his brother a year ago. You think she didn't tell her husband?
My question. So all right. So that goes. I have a big question then. If Kiki's father's still in her life, her father's not there, telling his daughter, look, what you did with the Usher thing was out of pocket.
It's a whole lot of out of pocket, but that goes back to our conversation a couple of weeks ago with weak niggas and strong women. When a weak nigga get with a strong woman, they just breed strong women and more weak niggas. That's a whole different topic. Let's just take Kiki Daddy was a weak nigga. So you sitting there watching your daughter and got proof that your daughter was getting fucked up and you ain't do nothing, you ain't check this nigga or nothing.
That's impossible.
That don't even sound or fathom to be right, bro.
I'm more protective of over older cousins, younger cousins. I'm waiting for a cousin. Let a cousin tell me.
I'm overprotective of my friends.
Let me hear a cousin tell me that a dude or a baby father or someone looked up in the wrong way and it was unwarranted and they overstepped the line. Fuck, my bad. So looking up the wrong way is definitely not big enough. Let's say put their hands on them, mentally or verbally abusive. Yes. I'm coming to the defense. It might turn out negative in the street way. I'm not the one to run to the cops right away. So if I can't resolve it my way, however, if that's peacefully or whatever the case may be, it might be that, man. But I don't condone violence. I ain't pushing violence on anybody, bro. But
no, violence when it comes to shit like that.
No, I don't promote violence like that.
You started with violence, so I gotta show you what real violence is.
I promote
when
what
it comes to shit like that.
Well, 50 said, "You want problems? I want problems, but I'll solve it." Like you said, I don't want problems. You want problems? I don't want problems. But if you bring problems to my doorstep.
Any female in my life since my cousin Tasha died, and Tasha didn't even call me when the night she died. R.I.P. to my love in heaven, shine bright like a diamond. Any female since she died could call me during a domestic dispute, and I ain't even gonna go there and fight the niggas, but I'll make sure you don't put your hands on the motherfucker no more. Make sure you get out that situation.
Yeah, I'm moving you out.
Yeah, I'm moving you out.
If I cannot move you out, if I move you out and you go back into it,
I'm 6'4", 260. Ain't no way I can't move you.
No.
I'm a bitch if I can't move you.
Well, my statement
At
is
that point,
I'm moving her out. If I move her out and she go back to it, I probably got one more time. Respectfully, I probably got one more time to help her.
Respectfully, 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, when shit like that happen, you'll have to get him out because only weak niggas in bitch situations beat women.
Yeah,
so they don't got their own shit.
Yeah, the reason I said I'm moving her out, so there's no excuse for him to say I'm coming back home. But I'll let you, bro. You can have it, bro. You got it. Moving her back with her mom. I'm moving her to somewhere where I'm putting her back where love is around. So you can't go to her mom or her dad house and knock those doors down. I'm not leaving her in an apartment by herself where he can.
Somebody gonna call me.
Huh?
Even if she don't call me, somebody gonna call me.
I would say I'm moving her out. I'm moving her out. So
that's a good idea. I'm gonna start implementing that now, Q. That is a great idea.
What?
I ain't never think of it like that.
What?
Well, most of the situations I was in, like I said, the nigga was a kind of a weaker nigga, so he ain't have nothing to stand on. So it was really him getting out of her house.
Nah, you can stay there, bro. Nah, I'm stay there. Because all you're doing is giving her a space where he could return to. Even call a cop. First up, police don't protect us, bro. Police solve crimes. They pull up. They don't. Police are not there to protect us. So why no? I'm moving her to where more people are at. So if he come looking for you, can you come knock on your mother's door? So it's a complete eyewitness, or your daddy's door, or your cousin's door. I'm not leaving them with just no, it's not enough. You want a baby in your own apartment? Nah, I'm not doing that. I'll move you to somewhere else.
Like I said, I ain't really never had that problem. I'm 6'4", 260.
Hey,
ain't nobody really been bigger than me that I had to experience with.
You just said you was getting beat up by your own girls, 265, 250. So shoot,
that's different. That's different because that's the only reason that was happening because I don't hit women.
First off, that doesn't give her an excuse to put her hands on you, and
that's what I'm saying.
That's why most women put their hands on men because they know they love them.
That's the only reason she was getting away with it at that situation because I don't hit women. Like I was too big to be fighting back.
And second, I'm 5'10", 190, 185 on a good day, 185 on a good day. If I date a girl, she put her hands on me, lets me know right there. You think you're a man? I'm gone, bro.
Yeah, I was a little too deep in that situation.
Yeah, too deep my behind. We not. There's one man in this household. When you get into a fight with a man, you expect me to go protect you to fight that man. You're not putting your hands on me. You're not putting your hands on me in my sleep while I'm awake. I'm not doing that at all. You're not provoking me. We're not equals. No. And I'm not saying we're not equals as in human beings. We are definitely two equally human beings. But when it comes to hitting, strength, we're not equals. Because if you hit me, not 8 out of 10 times I'm going to be able to take it. If I put my hands on you, 2 out of 10 times you're going to take it. See how that number goes? We're not equals. We're not. No, I'm not like you think you can put your hands on me. For me, if I ball my fist up, my fist, I hit you and turn it, because no people don't hit you and turn it. No, you not. And you're not coming back from that like I'm coming back from you. No. You would not provoke me as a man. Domestic abuse is a thing. And 9 out of 10 times it comes to a breaking point when girls think, I'm mad at my man, but I love him. So I'm gonna hit him and hit him and hit him because I love him. No. Because if I wake up one day and by accident, I'm going to jail. They ain't gonna look at me and say, oh, well, you was abused first. Only way to do that is I got years of proof to say that I was abused. And then they're gonna say, well, you was abused, but why didn't you remove yourself? That's the first thing they'll say. Why did you remove yourself? Because you're a man.
But
You're still
would you ask a woman that same question? That's my only thing. Would you ask a woman that same question?
Why did you remove yourself? Would I ask her that question?
You would. But I'm just saying, is it socially acceptable to ask a woman that question?
Yes, but it might be insensitive, and I'm an insensitive
And
person.
it's not socially acceptable if you feel that it's insensitive, because the only reason you feel it's insensitive because it's not socially acceptable.
I lost. So it's funny you said that because damn, I'm not gonna bring her name up. I know of a young lady that I was close to. That passed. She moved to North Carolina years ago, and she was found dead in her apartment. Yeah, her boyfriend.
R.I.P.
Yeah, her boyfriend killed her, and then for her parents, for her to go missing, her mother be looking for her for a whole week. And her birthday was she's a Scorpio, so her birthday was within the past couple of weeks. So yeah, this is we thinking about it. If I'm gonna sit my ass down and think about it, it is a very touchy thing, and it's definitely a reoccurring thing within weak men.
Weak men.
But women, the thing is, men do it, but I'm quite sure women put their hands on men way more than men put their hands on women. Like
that is true.
I'm probably like
smacking a man is a thing. It's a socially acceptable thing. A man getting smacked in public is a socially acceptable thing. We was in a room and a man got smacked in the face. Nobody will rush to him until he charged at the female. He could be cocking back the swing again. Niggas still won't do nothing until he charge at her. I didn't eat today yet.
Yo, this man.
I didn't eat today yet. I cooked this yesterday.
It's really a pie. My boy up here got up, grabbed his food, and sat back down.
No, I had to warm this up because I remembered it was in the refrigerator.
Yeah, you on the slope, so the kitchen is right there too. I know how the layouts of the other places be. That's definitely it. Right. I can't eat this late. I'm gonna put something in my stomach and fall asleep like within that next hour. It's too late.
Well, I really had literally like an empanada all day.
I would have had yesterday. I had 2 empanadas, and that's probably all I had yesterday.
Yeah, so I need to hurry up before my fads go, because I ain't gonna eat again tomorrow until like 5 o'clock.
You do 8 hours?
I do 10.
So you eat within 10 hours?
No,
I do intermittent fasting. So
I sleep for 6.
I eat 8. I got an 8-hour window to eat every day. I eat within 8 hours.
I have a 10-hour window to eat, but I don't use the whole 10-hour window.
I eat within 8 hours, and then I think the week before Christmas, the week before Thanksgiving, I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna do 7 days of water. Not the week of Thanksgiving, the week before Thanksgiving. I don't think I'm gonna do it. So next, let's say if I'm saying that accurately, Thanksgiving is the 23rd. So I would say starting next Monday. Start next Tuesday. I'm about to be here Monday. Start next Tuesday. I think I'm gonna do water from next Tuesday to Tuesday. So 14th to 21st. I think I'm gonna do a water diet, more water, and it's most likely gonna be like alkaline water, not just regular water. And then I'm probably gonna find a way to actually finally add baking soda into my water to see how that athlete, see if I since I'm not smoking, and I'm gonna say this, no shade November. I didn't bring it up in my first show of the month on Wednesday, but that has been my strength of this month of no shaving. So you guys gonna see me no shaving.
Are you gonna have a shape up or no?
Nah. That's why I got the hat on, people, because it's just, you feel me. We here. It's just crazy. I'm gonna get a shape up the day before Thanksgiving. But my Christmas gifts to myself and buy me clippers, but no porn, no marijuana, and no shaving. And I can be honest with you, the hardest thing is really right now. No shaving is easy. The hardest thing really is right now in marijuana.
Yeah, I go 3 months without shaving all the time.
The porn is easy too, because that's easy. I didn't say no
because
nothing.
you said because you said you could still fuck. So
Yeah, I ain't participating in no nut November. I just said no porn November. I ain't say no nut. That's something different. That boy eating that thing, boy.
Nigga.
Yeah, you
might be right.
I know you're not getting up.
You might be.
I know.
No, I'm gonna get up.
No, you're not. Definitely, you eating something so heavy at this time. Yo, you not getting up.
Promise you, I'm gonna get up. Ain't nothing running through my system right now. That's why I'm eating, and I ain't about to eat all of it. It's just what I made yesterday, and I had to go out last night for a meeting, so I didn't even get to eat it. I literally cooked this and then came to the bar to have that meeting with you.
And I appreciate that too. I want
that's what I want to talk about. But this is my real friend. You need to show up to my shit because I love him and he want to be part of it, and we just believe in making each other win. And he put me on to hella things. I put him on the hella things. That's what you should do as a friendship. We in our 30s now, so we're talking to the young niggas right now about this shit.
If I was 19 or 20, I'd get 1 or 2 friends and I'd tell like, yo, let's put $50 into his bank account every 2 weeks. And by the time you're 26, 27, 25, we should be buying something. At 19 to 19, 18, 20, I wish I had those friends where I could do like, yo, let's make a joint account. College or whatever. Even if we're in college, make a joint account. And we find a way to put $25 to $50 into this joint account every 2 to 3 weeks. And by the time of 3 or 4 years, you got enough to start buying property together. Bust shit down. I really wish,
or even invest in something, a business that we all could work in instead of, you feel me?
Yeah, I wish I was a forward thinker like that back then. I was definitely.
When I was in my 20s, I came up with so many podcasts before podcasts was a thing that when podcasts came out, I had to start a podcast. We used to have car sites. Hotbox sites and shit. And I used to tell my friends, yo, if we record this and put this on YouTube, we will blow the fuck up. And all of them be like, word, 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 word. But we never had a camera.
What you mean?
It was before like the iPhone. We was saying this during like the iPhone 1.
Damn.
Like,
Like I said, that's why you said that, because when we first hit you up, I said we because it was me and Rail. This start our podcast.
We gotta get Rail in the chat one day.
Man, I really do think I'm gonna have to put boxing gloves on and line my friends up one by one, bro. It's really about to get to that point because I love my friends and I don't want to lose them. But boy, it's like I feel like I gotta. We all going through stuff. We all are men. We all have our own lives. But like, sheesh, man, I hate repeating myself to my friends, bro. I do, and I don't want to. I want my friends to be here forever. So might have to put my friends in the boxing ring and say, yo, whenever we both feel like we step out of line, this is how we're gonna handle it from now on. From now on.
Get some of this aggression out.
Word. Cause and it'd be like iron sharpening iron. Like at least I beat on you, so you know you could fight somewhere. So you know, shoot. Right now, gosh. But yeah, cause I was to bring up Rel, cause Rel has a love for music. Like I love music. I love music. Rel is better at finding new music than I am, because my ears ain't.
You love the music you like.
He like
Rel loves music.
He's better. He's the underground guru when it comes to music. He's the underground guru. But I love all genres of music. I love it like R&B. He more of a hip hop person. I love R&B, soul, neo soul. So I wanted to collab, and the car thing for us was gonna be us listening to music in the car, albums in the car. We was gonna start an hour thing, because a lot of music now is club music or car music, and we gonna put those in the category. Is this club music or is this car music? You dig it? You figured it? Like that was gonna be our thing. Like, and I think it would have been fire. Car music, club music.
I'm marking this down. This is 2 minutes, 50, 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 50, 2 hours, 50 minutes, and fucking 50 seconds of this podcast. Copyright on Rails and Q's podcast.
And it would have been lit. But yeah, it's hard getting grown men in the room to do things collectively. Definitely with life going.
The beauty about this StreamYard, we don't have to be in the same room. We just have to have a dedicated time.
Since you talk about podcasts, I want on Wednesday. I want to talk about why A1 I don't think it would happen to me and you per se, but characters on podcasts dividing from each other. Like the new B Simone is separated from her podcast guests. Then you got the Math Hoffa stuff, you got the Joe Button stuff. Like, what's up with people building their character in front of cameras and forgetting to be human outside of cameras, bro? Like,
I think those people
my feelings
aren't really friends,
but your feelings are yours, and I have to respect them no matter what we go through.
I think those people weren't really friends though. That's why.
The scary thing about Joey, like I can't, that Rory and Maul, they were friends, but they were friends before that.
No, him and Maul was friends. Him and Rory were definitely industry friends. Rory was a young poppin' nigga that Joe was like, all right, he out in the scene, all right, and he liked to chill with me. And for Rory, it was Joe Button is a C-list actor that still got some clout, so he could help me get to somewhere. I mean, rapper.
Ooh, I ain't gonna hold you. You better say B. Don't. I'm a Joey fan, bro. You better say B.
He wasn't a B-list rapper. He wasn't a B-list rapper. He was a C-list rapper. Jadakiss is a B-list rapper.
Jadakiss is not a B-list rapper.
Jadakiss is a B-list rapper.
No. Soulja Boy is a B-list rapper. Jadakiss is
no, Soulja Boy right now is a D-list rapper.
Soulja Boy is a B-list rapper.
No, Soulja Boy is a D-list rapper. He's a B-list celebrity.
Joe,
you back, Liv? You woke up? Hello?
Someone
came back in.
Sound like she rolling over.
Mm-hmm. No, she done left and came back in. Like that was the weird part.
Oh, all right. You feel me? Yeah, you better catch Free Willy before she go back to sleep.
Yeah.
She back at her.
Liv.
She muted herself though.
She back. She unmuted. Liv,
Yeah, what's up?
you back?
Yeah.
All right. So Jadakiss is a B-list rapper. Joey wasn't a B-list rapper. Like he been independent for a long time. Jadakiss could walk into any label and get a deal. Joe had the shot. He was live mixtapes for a while. In his life at the end of his run. And take out the jersey goggles. Take off the jersey goggles.
Def Jam, bro. I'm confused about how like and you in the
He was only on Def Jam for his first album. He was on Empire for his last couple albums. Empire is a C-list label, bro.
You could tell me him being signed under Eminem makes him is he a C-list? He was signed under Eminem.
That was a group. All of them were C-list rappers. All of them. It was a group of C-list rappers.
First off, and that was first off, Joe Budden was the A-list rapper out of the group.
He wasn't an A-list rapper.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
So Jay-Z is the A-list rapper.
Joe Budden was the face. Royce 5'9" was the best. Royce was the best rapper. Joe Budden was the face of the group because he had propaganda.
Okay. Just because you the face.
That dude's baby mama dominate pay posts the.
Just because you the face doesn't make you an A-list rapper, Q. All right, this is A-list rapper.
But out of that group, if you put that group in the category, he was the A.
No. These are A-list rappers. Tell me if Joe Budden lived up to them. Jay-Z, DMX, Nas, Drake.
Nope.
Joe Budden lived up to any of that?
Pump? I'm offended by this. Because
Joe Budden don't live up to any of that. Stop it.
He put Drake in this conversation. I get it.
Drake is the A-list rapper.
I get it. I get it.
He's the A-list rapper of now.
I get it. You hurt my stomach.
J. Cole, Kendrick.
I get it.
Joe Budden career fits any of those?
I get it. What?
J. Cole, Kendrick. Does Joe Budden, any of those people that I mentioned, does Joe Budden career fit any of those? He wasn't an A-list rapper. Even with Pump It Up, he wasn't. When Pump It Up first came out, he wasn't an A-list rapper.
I'm gonna take my fandom out of this.
You have to. You have to.
B-list. I said B. I ain't say A.
He's not B. He's not
I said in the group. If you want to put the group in order, you put the group from A to B to C to D. He's
B,
A. Royce is B.
B-list.
Joey Ortiz will be a C. And then
honestly, Crooked Eye and Joel was probably like the D-list rappers, while Royce and Joe was the C-list rappers.
They keep the C stuff, bro. You hurt my feelings. I'm getting real personal. I swear to God. I'm taking this real personal. All right.
Because I'm saying like Fab.
What's Fab? What's Fab?
A B-list rapper.
Then Joe Budden is a B-list rapper.
Nah, I'm talking about in the height of his music coming out. Now Fab is a C-list rapper because he ain't dropping nothing less.
Right.
Now. And Joe is out of the music game. So he's not a rapper at all. So he's an A-list celebrity now.
Joe Budden is he's an A-list celebrity, but a C-list rapper.
Now he's an A-list celebrity now after he retired. His podcast made him an A-list celebrity.
I got it. I'm already offended. Like you got me hot already. Like you feel that's my boy. Like
all right, Tom. I'll give you this.
I met Joe Budden is one of my five.
When Rage Against the Machine came out, he was B-list.
He one of my Joe Budden one of my five favorite rappers. So like
no, that's what I'm saying. When Rage Against the Machine came out, he was B-list. He was doing the pod, and that was his last album. He was B-list.
So what was Cassidy? What was
Cassidy?
I ain't gonna.
Cassidy didn't have. It took Swiss and R. Kelly to make Cassidy popping, so you gotta add that into it. Cassidy wasn't really that nigga.
And when you coming home to my hotel, one song.
R. Kelly,
He was still popping after that song.
yeah, Swiss Beats.
I'm not knocking it, but like
He was a C-list rapper. He only had one album.
Wow, more than one album.
No, he had more than one album, but there's only one album that we care about.
Which one was that?
The shit with "Did My Time."
No.
County Jail. That was
No.
That wasn't
even the best album. It wasn't even the best
That
album.
was the best album. That
No,
was
was
the
it?
best album. Because
That
it was the one that most niggas heard. That's why it's the best album. I don't give a fuck about that.
Fan wasn't
I
fan.
don't give a fuck about that.
That was
shit.
the most.
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Oh,
Nobody heard it.
gosh.
I don't give a fuck about that shit. Nobody heard it.
The Hustle versus the Problem was real, bro.
That was the album.
No, that wasn't.
That's
That
how it
wasn't.
was.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't the Hustle versus the Problem. That was the
What
album.
was the album?
That was the album after that.
Did My Time on County Jail was the Hustle versus the Problem.
You make me
I'm an innocent man. That was on the album.
You make me look this up. Nah. Make me look this up. Make me look this up. I think that album was on Split Personality. That's fine as so. Or Bars. I think it was on Bars.
Nah, Split Personality was the hotel joint. But the Hustler, it was the one with I'm a Hustler. That's when Did My Time. And I kind of you right, he had two albums. It was Hotel and Get No Better on Split Personality. We ain't really like that one. That was the introduction. I'm a Hustler. That's the album.
That wasn't on.
That's the album.
But that's not on this. That's not on this album. Got it.
That is on this album.
I'm looking at it. This album list is Can't Fade Me, Kick It With You, Get 'Em Was Tough, So Long, 6 Minutes, I'm a Hustler, homie. He got locked. He got the car accident and got locked up after that. The Problem versus the Hustler, I'm a Hustler, On the Grind, Crack, B-Boy Stance. You remember the B-Boy Stance was like Lean Back. B-Boy,
Yeah.
Come on, man. 8 p.m. to p.m. C-Bonics. Come on, man. Listen. Let's see.
Yeah. Damn, Cassie had 3 albums then. He is a little bit better than I thought, but still, he was the C-list rapper, bro.
Yeah, that was on Bars. I figured so. And that was a song called What? I got my drink, my drink, and my 2-step. I got it. Come on, it's on.
Who was on that? Who was on it? Who
I'm
you singing? Who
saying,
part?
like-
Who part you singing of that song? Who part? You ain't singing Cassidy part.
I know. Take a trip with Mashonda was tough. Dang.
Look at Swizz giving his baby mama a check.
Hey, don't say that out loud. Alicia Keys might get you.
Alicia Keys ain't getting shit. They had to pay that bitch to stay off of Love and Hip Hop.
Who, Mashonda?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm quite sure if she would expose how that relationship really started.
Yeah, she was on the second season of Love and Hip Hop, and they paid her not to do it in.
Oh, I didn't. Yo, I only watched Love and Hip Hop, and this is me being biased again. When Joe Butt was on it a little bit in New York, and once you got back off of it, I ain't really cared too much about it.
Oh, so you ain't watching when he went back on it?
Only thing I remember is when he proposed to Tahiri.
Yeah, he went back up. He went back up there after that.
I don't like fake real drama because it's real.
Nah,
I don't
he was
care.
the executive producer up there, so he made sure he looked it real good. He ain't had to deal with none of that shit at that point.
Yeah, he's smart enough to do his contract properly. Like you said, he probably one day say, "Y'all, I am hip hop. Y'all not putting me up here with all these fake hip hop artists because I'm really hip hop." Like you want to talk about C-list artists? That's Lil Scrappy is a C-list hip hop artist. Lil Scrappy,
Lil Scrappy. Them niggas is like E-list.
Yo, Lil Scrappy.
Lil Scrappy only got 2 hits.
Lil Jon is like a C-list,
Nah, Lil Jon. Stop disrespecting Lil Jon name. Lil Jon is the A-list producer.
I said rappers. I said rapper. I use the word rapper.
He's not a rapper. He's the producer.
Lil Jon rapped.
No, he didn't.
Lil
He
Jon
came out with songs. No, he was doing DJ Khaled before DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled stole his whole flow. All he did was yeah, and let other niggas rap. And he said little four bar choruses. Okay, that's all he was. He was DJ Khaled before DJ Khaled.
I'm still offended by my boy Joey. Joey.
You offended because you look at C-list being bad. C-list is great.
Joe Button got me through a lot of hard times, bro.
Yeah, he's important to you. He's still a C-list rapper.
Mood Music 1, 2, and 3 got me through a lot of hard times.
Albums that only his fans listen to.
Mixtapes, not albums. It got me through a lot.
This would make you a C-lister. When only your fans listen to it, the masses don't get it.
Yeah, I still told girl Alabama.
And what makes you D-list is your fans are really small.
I told her about Alabama. She used to pick on me for I told her I was a Joe Button fan. She said, Joe Button. Yeah, bro. Like what? Like that's like y'all saying y'all passed Detroit fans, and Pastor Detroit was hot, but like I ain't hear about Detroit above Virginia. Pastor Detroit didn't get no.
That's why he an F-list. He an F-list nigga.
Yo, Pastor Detroit was tough, bro.
He was tough, but he's still on the F list.
Pastor Detroit was tough.
He's still on the F list. P. Pablo was more of like a D list. Outside North Carolina, P. Pablo ain't getting that many bookings.
First of all, P. Pablo made it past North Carolina, cuz.
No, I'm saying right now.
Shoot, I don't think P. Pablo is even in North Carolina anymore. I don't know. He getting
he definitely getting them college. North Carolina.
How about Project Pat?
Project Pat is I say about E-list.
Damn. You doing all this, then you feel me? Me, Joe.
Nah, his brother is the A-list is the A-list rapper. That just keep him relevant. And he made the beats, and he an A-list producer.
Who Patrick Pat brother?
Juicy J.
I ain't know they was related.
No, they real life brothers.
So hold on. So what's Wiz Khalifa then? So you just if Joe Button is a C-list rapper, what is Wiz Khalifa?
An A-list rapper. See you again.
Wiz, you're my top 5 of rappers, bro. But you and Joe Button ain't that far off.
Nah, him and Joe Button is way back. They discography. The amount of hits that Wiz Khalifa had compared to Joe Button, that the masses was consumed, puts them miles apart, bro. Wiz Khalifa has 3 or 4 Coachella songs that go off without him having to be on stage.
First off, he's always been a festival rapper. He's a festival rapper.
No, I'm just saying, even in a party, how many songs Joe Button's got in the party that go off? Or just in a concert without him being there? It's not his concert. How many songs that he got that go off? Joe Button don't got that many. Wiz got at least 4 or 5. Without him being there, they just using it to warm up the crowd.
So yeah, I like this. I like the way we going. So let's talk about Consequence. Let's go Consequence. Q-Tip.
Q-Tip is an A-list rapper because of what Tribe did, and vibrant thing. He did solo and group, and he's the A-list producer. So Q-Tip is always A-list. He's up there with Pharrell and all them niggas. Matter of fact, he's the nigga that they go to.
Joe, they doing you dirty, cuz. That snoring is crazy. Joe, they doing you.
If we was to talk to Joe, he would say the same thing.
She awake. It's not her. She's awake. Well, back. She's not asleep. Live. Yo, I thought it was somebody snoring in her background, yo. Yeah, it's a fun podcast, yo. This podcast has no rules. I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all getting raw and uncut. He gonna cut it up a little bit, but
I'm not cutting up shit. I'll make clips, but you always come back to this original shit.
I closed the bar today, so the bar was open tonight. I got here to hop on this pod with y'all late night. My boy, watched the game, the Lakers game. My boy LeBron came back after getting struck on the first quarter with a little leg injury. What you got done in New York tonight?
Had a little meeting. Was trying to do a little marketing thing with some New York companies. I can't really express it because I ain't closed the deal today. I'll go back next week to close the deal. You feel me? So once I close the deal, I'll be able to announce it.
All I'm saying is I need the sativa rolling papers. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man,
sativa.
I'm talking to a company right now.
Sativa rolling trays, sativa grinders for me.
All right, I'm gonna find the trays and the grinders for myself to sell.
But the
sativa
hemp papers.
I'm talking to a rolling paper company to bring me in and develop my actual style of papers. And I'm talking to a backwood company to develop my own flavor of backwood. And they're going to be the ones that you don't have to gut. We only doing leaf.
So we doing slaps like slaps.
Yeah, like slap, like Havana. Them type shits.
Y'all up here in the metropolitan area, if you know what slap is, they hit. Slaps hit us up, you feel me?
I hollered at them already. They told me they don't want to fuck with us. So
damn.
I found somebody in the DR.
Damn, y'all new on the streets too. What? You know what? I ain't buying y'all no more either. If Brody said I ain't buying y'all no more. I'm boycotting y'all.
Yeah, they said no thank you.
Definitely boycotting y'all. Y'all will slowly become my favorites for a little bit. I will definitely get boycotted.
Be honest with you, slapwoods are too flimsy. They are not my choice in that type of rolling.
Cool. But I still roll papers. So a slit of a slapwood.
Yeah, I could dig it.
Because I tell someone else, why you don't use grabber? I use grabber, but a lot of people who sell grabber don't even know when their grabber is old. And
they keep it too long.
Yeah, and they will still sell it to you. So I don't. You feel me? It turns into a personal preference after a while.
Mm-hmm. That food was good.
I can tell. You feel me? You was cutting over there. I heard the bottom of the plate. I ain't gonna hold you. I heard that over the snoring.
Boy.
I heard that over the snoring at some point in time.
Yeah, medium rare steak. Always good.
And I'm happy she sleep. I mean, she ain't catch the free Willy juke. She's gonna kill me for that.
Oh yeah, if she ever look back at this. If she ever look back at this. I think she will.
Oh.
Maybe, actually Liv do look back at our show.
Yeah, but the thing is, I said it as soon as she texts and say I'm back. So like I think she gonna miss that. Like I said it as soon as she texted and said I'm back.
I think she was halfway asleep when she texted that.
It was cool though. Like I said, I don't have no malicious. I don't have no malicious intent in my heart. Yeah, I do pick. I do. I guess that's my form of being petty. But ain't like I hate the girl. It's cool. I love everybody. We got to cut this short because we got to get up in 6 hours for this
for this fucking movie.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna probably be up in 4 or 5 hours playing 2K. So I know me. I mean, Saturdays are my downtime.
What are we supposed to be watching today?
Ain't y'all watching The Color Purple first?
I thought we were watching 5 Heartbeats.
No, my movie not first. Her movie first. 5 Heartbeats is my movie.
The Color Purple ain't it then, because she's doing musicals.
It was her movie.
It ain't The Color Purple because I don't mind watching The Color Purple. I know it's something that I might. I think it was Dreamgirls.
You right. I'm picking on Effie. You right. Sebastian, he gonna be up there too. Effie getting it. I'm sorry.
Alameen love Dreamgirls too, so he's gonna fight you.
Who?
Alameen.
Hey, listen. I never watched. So we watched The Color Purple. That'd be the first time me ever watching the whole thing because I never watched the whole Color Purple. Never mind.
Color Purple is funny.
I never watched the whole thing because I'm not comfortable. We'll watch it. We'll watch it when we get abused on screen.
You want to know why The Color Purple is funny to me? Because it's a white person depiction of how black households went.
You think so?
It's a fact. I talked to my grandmother. I talked to my great grandmother before she died. I talked to other people around that time. They wasn't living like that. And they was in exactly where The Color Purple was shot.
Ah.
So it's gonna be an interesting thought process when I lay all this shit out when we watch The Color Purple. But I don't think we're doing that tomorrow.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Friendsgiving is supposed to be next weekend, so you ain't got it, then I know it ain't happening.
Nah, I only got one Friendsgiving. I don't even think we're gonna do Christmas this year.
Are you going to taste Friendsgiving?
Who? Yeah.
Have fun. I got work, and the nutso know I work on Sundays. So for the nutso to do it, lets me know that you didn't take me in consideration when you planned it.
Nah, it's something she do every year though.
Like I said, I get it. So the nutso been at my neck about consistency in all grand scheme of things, about communication and consistency. I work on.
Me and Tay got a meeting on Sunday too.
I work on Sundays, so for
we got a meeting this Sunday.
Well, I thought you had a meeting with the other two that you was with yesterday on Sunday again. I thought y'all was meeting again.
We meeting this Sunday.
No, but that's
we meeting next week, so we can sign the contracts for that.
Yeah, so
I need them to sign my contract and they need me to sign the NDA.
Yeah, when you see her, you tell her, I miss her, but yeah, that's pretty much dead weight at this point in time.
It's not dead weight because she ain't weighing down on you.
Yeah, it's not an RPQ moment, but it's a real life things. When we talk to people, as a man, I'm not the type of person to subscribe and fit into your life. If I'm the man, I'm the provider. If I'm the man, if I'm gonna come into your life, you come to my life. You have to. If you can't try to fit my program, then the program ain't gonna work. Like I'm not changing the program. Like I got a lot. I work and I work. Like coming to my program, I will give you which need to be given. No, I don't do that. So not an RPQ moment, but yeah, man, you gotta understand. You find a woman, you compromise, but you don't change your lifestyle. I have no problem compromising. I'm not changing. I'm not changing.
That word compromise slowly grows into change, but that's a whole different topic. We'll say that for Wednesday.
You change first, you change, you end up losing yourself. I ain't losing myself.
That's where do change start with? Compromise.
Evolution, change starts with evolution.
No. Evolution starts with change.
But what's good here? I'm just saying, because compromise and change are two different things. I could stop something without changing. That's compromising. I could stop something without changing.
No.
Cool. I'm till November. I'm
Because
compromising.
once you stop something, that's you changing something. You stop what you were doing.
So
that's changing what you were doing.
So the month of November, I'm not watching porn. I'm not smoking. I'm not changing into a non-porn, non-smoke, weed smoking person. I'm compromising that for the month.
But you changed what you did for a month.
So on November 29th, when Thanksgiving, and I like my blunt. Did I really change?
Yeah, because for the rest of the month you didn't smoke.
I take a month
so
break.
You did some type of change.
I take a month break every year. I compromise that every year.
Compromise. And you change for that 1 month every year. It's opposite of what you did for the rest of the year.
Because change ain't change permanent.
No, change is not permanent. You could change for a while.
That's not really changing. That's compromising. That's fooling. That's putting a sheep. I'm not like compromise is compromising. I'm not. Change is permanent to me. No, change is permanent.
Change is not always permanent. You could change for a little while. You could try something and not like it. You still change to do it.
So you tried to do it. You tried to do it, not really change.
And in that point that you tried, you changed.
Nah, that's strong. That's strong. But let's talk. Pick this up in the morning. We could talk about that before y'all go into that movie.
Yeah, I gotta find out where even to watch that fucking movie, because I thought we was doing the 5 heartbeats first, but Dream Girls is annoying. I know I'll be annoyed. I don't like the 5 heartbeats already. I know I'm gonna be annoyed by drinking.
How you? Whoa! You don't like the 5 heartbeats?
I don't like musicals.
What? Hold on, time out. Let me think about musicals that I don't like. Yeah, I don't like musicals either.
That's how this whole thing started. I don't like musicals. That's how this whole thing started.
The crazy part is I do like musicals. I just don't like. I don't like high school musicals like that. I don't like those.
Yeah, that's white people musicals, but I don't like black people musicals either.
You what? Man, listen. If I could sing along and harmonize, I'm in there doing it. Clapping. I'm in there doing it. It's something about a soulful voice that captivates me all the time. Such as this. And it might make me cry. I ain't gonna hold you.
And you want to know what else about musicals I don't like? 9 times out of 10, the songs fuck up the whole motion of the movie.
I can't watch Soulful without crying or getting not being like pouring tears, but Soulful is a tearjerker for me now. Now it is.
Yeah, but it's not a musical. That's just a sad black story. And everybody missed their big mama.
Yeah, that movie's not. The worst part about it is I watched it within like the past month. But before that, I probably didn't watch it probably since I was a teenager. And I don't remember it being sad. Like then it wasn't sad.
You want to know why?
It's
you
sad.
Know why it wasn't sad? You want to know why it wasn't sad when you was a teenager? You wasn't an adult. It's the other things that happened after your grandmother died, how the family broke up, that you could relate to knowing how your family is just separated and shit. That's why.
You know what's funny? I should really play that for my family. Say, look, this is exactly what y'all doing, right? But no. The sad part is the fact that the narrator is the young boy, and to me, that's me. Cause his affinity for his grandmother and the fact that how he looked up to his aunts, he looked up to him. That's me. That's how I grew up in my household. I was my grandmother's oldest grandson, so it's like, yeah, that's me. Like me, and my grandmother was.
And then, like, even the story of that family, how his daddy used to date his aunt. Like, it's a lot of messy shit going
That's
on.
real life, though. That is real life. Ain't nah. Listen,
That's messy as fuck.
it's
Bro.
real life. He said
That's
Auntie was
messy.
Auntie was in the car with Auntie took him on a date, came back. My mother's in the car with him. Auntie pulled up and yeah,
That's messy as fuck, bro.
hey, but
And
yeah,
how come her family kept taking her man?
there's only one. How many happened?
Faith fucked my husband. What is you talking about?
Oh shit. Well, shoot. Well, all right. So you want to go that way? You know what? We should watch this movie. That's the perfect example of a black woman learn how to be humble. She walks around so masculine and so dominant. Like nobody wants to deal with that. Yeah, you made money, but you turn people off. You don't make a man feel like a man because he's a natural man. I'm the natural king of the household. You come in and act so masculine, make you feel like, yo, you don't need me, bro. You being masculine, like, yo, you don't need me. I want to go when I'm needed. And that's not to be put down. You're not putting me down for me to feel like I'm needed.
Mm-hmm. Niggas don't think about shit like that. That bring mad questions.
For faith to
fact,
come
that's where I'm going. That's where
my-
I'm going with this Dream Girls topic tomorrow. I'm gonna ask why Effie lost her man to Beyonce. It didn't have nothing to do with her being big and being little, but because I bet you that's what the girl's thinking.
Because she was demonstrative, and that demonstrative attitude break masculine energy. And I want you to be soft so I can be soft with you. I don't want to come like no, that's not
that nigga.
For men. It really it's that to me it's that simple. I'm tough around my boys. I do not want to be tough around my lady unless it comes to me protecting her at that moment in time. I want to be assertive, not aggressive, but at the same time I want to be soft. And not soft as in like, oh, I'm hurt. Yo, I want to love on you. And I'm not loving.
I don't want to be on guard. That's what you mean. I don't want to be on guard. Like, I don't want to have to defend myself from you and your sharp words.
And it's not like men don't love loud mouths. I like a loud mouth here and there, but I'm not.
Nah, we like sass. We don't like aggression.
I'm not sitting here. I'm the same thing I told my homeboys. If I gotta repeat myself or defend my actions all the time, we good. Like I'm not defending my actions. I shouldn't have to defend my actions.
I shouldn't have to be explaining myself to you 24/7. It's a problem to me. That is a big ass problem to me.
If I'm a man, if I gotta leave this house to go feed you every day, and I know that's my end goal to feed you and provide and give you some type of stability, I should have to defend my acts for how and why and when I did it.
Why you ain't talk to me today? Why you ain't call me while we was gone? That's too much, bitch. Bye.
Yeah, like you know what I'm doing. You know what my mission is. Don't come in nagging me.
Bitch, you know you're gonna see me at 6 o'clock. Why are we even going through this?
Yeah, appreciation goes a long way. But yeah, Effie getting in the morning. So
all right, we'll see y'all back at like 10:30, the most part.
We rolling with Sativa. Well, they rolling because I'm just gonna be rolling.
Hey, I'm being bad watching this shit. So
no November, you feel me? For everyone. If people are men are doing this and you see this, find a way to find a charity to donate to. I guess by the end of the month, I'm definitely gonna try to find a charity or two that's locally in New Jersey or a national. So we could.
Well, we are a charity at Rolling With Sativa, and you could please provide anything you feel like with the cash app, hashtag Sativa Jones, and this show ain't free.
So you get back to us, or we find a national, because we want to do something.
Actually, yeah, real talk. Like for November, all the donations, I'll find somewhere to send it. I got a couple of.
Yeah, We should
places to put money,
because
or we'd just go out and feed the homeless for Thanksgiving.
Could no November, and for many ways, you know how women have their breast cancer. Well, this usually for prosthetic cancers for men.
Prostate cancer.
Yeah, so we got to be. We're gonna pass on awareness. I know I try to. That's why I know November every year I give up something. Most of my friends probably don't, but no. Last year I gave up sugar. I gave up soda last year. And I probably gave up porn again last year too. Porn probably like a go-to. So I know, you gotta give away that stuff. Yeah, but other than that, yeah.
Yo, before we leave, I don't know. Porn really hasn't been my thing lately. Like I used to be an avid porn watcher. I think the older and more like more focused on business I get, like I really don't need porn. And I always had pussy, so it ain't like I was just looking at porn just to look at porn. Like you feel me? And like I didn't need to beat my meat, but like now that I actually have to hunt for cooch, I really don't care about porn.
I ain't gonna hold you, even in my height of me getting some. I probably still fell to my demons every once in a while and
I think
and grab my phone.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that it was just a younger us. Because like every time we opened our phone, it was just there. It was ass there, it was titties there. So
sorry to say, but it's worse now. Every time I go on Instagram. You don't hear the water challenge with the girls over there throwing the water? What? That's
no,
not good.
I don't even know about that challenge.
Right. I see the number ass and titties on Instagram. Like
I ain't fucking like a bug.
It ain't getting no better. But
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't fucking in a month, and I ain't even thinking about porn this whole month.
It's been about 3 weeks for me. 3 Wednesday, yeah, about 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, 3 weeks. I'll say 3 weeks. I feel like 3 weeks. And other than that, but I would say this, ladies, I'm a man of my word. Before 3 weeks, I really was just don't judge me, fellas. I was getting head.
It had been about 3 weeks.
I was getting about head throughout. I was getting like head throughout the summer. I wasn't really I was being stuck up because I'm trying to fall in love. So I date with attentions. You feel me? So
I want you and Liv to have that discussion because a bitch sucking your dick is way more important than her letting you get into that. She lets you in her mouth.
First up, I don't want to do it with Liv because Liv's gonna be a hater. He wasn't doing that. He wasn't getting that kill. You'll be a hater like, yes, I have some type of stain, a little bit, some type of power. That you feel me? It is what it is. Like it's life. Like I was curving some for a while. Like it is what it is. Because in my neighborhood, like I don't want to be a stepfather. So it's dating with intentions. Like
that's really what it is. It's hard being 30, finding motherfuckers without kids.
And then if I'm going to date
a girl, yes, a man without a kid, a man with kids is different than a woman with kids. It definitely is.
And then me dating a female with kids, she has to be amazing. Like it's I don't need no rug. Like I can't have a plain Jane, bro. Because respectfully so, I'm coming into the situation not to provide it for you. Because if I like you, I have my mindset. No one else mindset.
She gonna look at
like the kid.
After a while, she gonna look at you like you see me over here struggling with these kids, and you're not gonna help, even if you could provide everything she want for herself.
Yeah, like nah. I am a real man.
Or it's gonna come out her mouth like, "Oh, the kids have a field trip. Can you help?"
Yeah,
like, that shit gonna just come out.
I am a real man, and as a real man, I don't play those games. Women say, "Oh, be a real man and step up to the plate." As a real man, you set your boundaries so things are understood, so no lines are crossed, so no feelings are hurt. So as a real man, I let them know if I like you, let's work on that so I can be there. I can't that's it. Like if we can't work on our relationship, and I just like It don't expect.
And I have a personal vendetta against that. Anything before a year, you ask me to help you with your kids' rent or anything is a problem for me. All right.
Anything before a year of knowing each other or dating each other?
Dating.
I'm gonna truthfully, this type of person I am. If I'm dating a female, in the first 2 or 3 weeks, if I see you struggling, I would give you a hand. I would put my hand out and try to give you something. This
That's
is
a problem. You want to know why it's a problem?
okay, you still
Because
I'm creating bad habits.
you're creating bad habits, number one, and y'all not evenly yoked. Because she's not responsible.
It's for her to evenly yoke herself out. So if I help you out here, how it's up to her to go out to figure out how to be there for me. So if I
Speaking as a
have
person
my weaknesses. I have my weaknesses. So if
No,
I notice you need help with something, it's good for you to go out your way to know that I need help with something.
speaking as a person that's been through that, anything you do for a woman 3 times, it becomes a habit. So now you have to keep doing it. So within the first 3 weeks, if you're helping with bills and shit, it's going to become a habit of her asking you to help her with bills. While you on your grind and wanting to do what you're doing, that's taken away from you doing what you want to do, and you want to be on your grind. You will want to find a woman that's on her shit too. And then, like, all right, 6 months, I'll say if you need help after 6 months, a year. But a year is really when I'll be like, fuck it, like I'm all in. We done made it a fucking year.
Nah, I won't, but that's she said out loud. If a female smart enough and she hear you, she'll play along with you for a whole year and wait for that year to go and say, well, I got him. Mine's not time based. Mine's emotion and consistency based. It's not time based.
All right, how consistent can you be in 3 weeks?
Well, that's me just saying that if I see a female in need of something and I can't give it without it hurting me, I would. That's all I'm saying. If I can give without
I have done it. No, I'm saying I have done it. That's why that rule is here.
But
I have done it.
I ain't saying after 3 weeks. I'm telling you, you're entitled to anything that you need. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm saying at 3
And
weeks.
you want to know why I say that also though? Because in that same time span after you did that and you helped her in that 3 weeks, let's just say you come up on bad times 2-3 months after that, they're not gonna offer you a hand, nigga.
We don't know.
Okay.
Let's go to the majority. We go and say that, but if I'm spending my, we don't know. That's the best way to put it. We don't know because there are some virtual. There are some
virtuous women that would.
If Liv was on this chat, Liv would say, "Well, I don't know what type of woman you date, but me, I got my man." Yeah, you heard her say it before.
No, she has been a very helpful, splendid person, and she's been through some shit and still helped the nigga after that. So,
gotta you feel me?
Those are 8 out of 10 women, though, bro.
But you have to. But this is me being a dickhead. You have to realize some women know that they gotta give because what they naturally giving is not enough.
Okay. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, today.
Don't shoot the messengers. Y'all hear me? Don't. Y'all better not go back and tell Liv what I said because I love her. I might not like her.
Hey, go back and tell her what she said. Put it in the comments. Make sure you at her. Let's do all this shit. Fuck that. Let's turn this bitch up.
Put free Willie in the chats. But just put the free and then put the well, and that's it.
It's a well emoji.
Yeah,
that's what you want to make it. But I'm not part of this whole campaign. I'm not part of that of this campaign. I'm just saying, if you want to market it right and brand it right, do it right.
Put free.
I will help her come. I will help her come up with the emoji for you too.
I'm sunshine. You feel me? But yeah, keep from Jersey. Peace out.
Visionary Jones, you already know where to follow me. I'm not going through all that. The difference between the dreamer and the visionary and the dreamer is the dreamer has his eyes closed and the visionary has his eyes open. Wow. See you in 5 hours.
Damn. I see you.